Hello and welcome to Good Morning RPG. My name is Leia and this is Matt and welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. Pax. That's all I got. I was like, I gotta go Dremel after. Actually, I got a meeting, and then I gotta go Dremel straight after this. And it's a lot. There's a lot going on. Summer proves you don't look excited enough.
That's exciting, right? Like, I mean, PAX.
2 a.m. every night. 2 a.m. every night. 2 a.m. every night.
Ooh. Hats flies in 4 days.
Yeah, I'm Dremel foam like a motherfucker right now. I was up till
I bet.
I dremeled for like a couple hours yesterday off, and then I did my work game, and then I did a session 0, and then I dremeled at night for a few hours because I had to I set up so the light that Jess and I use for our downstairs stream. I went and took it off and I put it in the garage because it was a better light than the down light in the garage, so I could dremel until like 10:30 last night. I just
Cosplay's no joke. Just imagine doing that all the way up until the
I will be doing it all the way up until
day.
the last day. I know I will. And Jess is also doing it, so I'm dremeling a lot of stuff right now. However, Leia, did I show you? I'm gonna put it in.
Maybe,
I'm gonna put
no?
it. I'm gonna put it in chat. I finished one of the big leg pieces.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
And I'm pretty proud of it. I think it looks cool. Okay. Select. Let's give you that one. And mine and that one. Would help if I do that in Discord. All right. That one. And that one and that one. And that one. All right.
Clem says, I feel like they announced PAX too late. If they announced it earlier, all the con crunch would be avoided.
No, it's more that the neurodivergents who have the lead up to PAX don't do the thing that they need to do for PAX until then it's crunch time.
Oh, yeah.
It's the PAX is announced in
so
like
good.
March, April. And we decided to make this like, sorry, we locked in the designs we wanted like 2 or 3 months ago.
It is
so
definitely
fair. Sorry, yeah.
No, you're good. That's just like a cosplayer thing. Like you're getting the like
Getting the proper experience, aren't I?
You're getting the proper like con crunch, like
I always get that
cosplayer,
anyway because
like,
I keep fucking committing to. I've got 6 panels this year, and I tried to do less, which means I got 1 less. I got fucking 1 less.
And imagine there are cosplayers that do multiple cosplays in a day. Like they'll show up to a con in a cosplay for X amount of hours.
Yeah.
Go to their hotel, wear a different cosplay. Generally, it's up to like lunch 1, 2 o'clock, and then you go to your hotel. You have like your food, hydrate, and then you change into a different costume. Normally, the nighttime costumes are a little less like they're a little like more low key,
a little easier.
Like you alternate. You either do like an easy one in the morning, or you do your easy one at the night, and then you do like whatever your complicated one is.
Yeah,
that's if you're changing. That's just experience from being both a seamstress and somebody who did cosplay for a little while.
Yeah, fair enough. Hey,
I could not keep up with it. I don't know if I've mentioned I'm doing a little a slight. Well, I was preparing a slight cosplay for PAX. I was doing the goat from Cult of the Lamb. And even
so
that
cute.
has been like oh my god, my partner printed out this super cute, it's a crown, the horns, and the little goat ears, and they're all so I can put them on a little headband.
I think Jess would do a really cute goat as well.
Maybe if I finish the second set, because the set that the 3D print set that we got had the goat and the lamb in the same package, and I've got like a little bell. Oh, it's not a little bell, it's huge. It's like this big. It's gonna go right here.
I would take the ringer out of it though, because that would annoy the hell out of me.
No, it is a
Foam?
real it's 3D printed, so it's hollow on
cool.
the inside.
Yeah, nice.
I do plan on putting bells in it, but you don't have to.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I just don't want to jingle the whole day. Okay, so I've got it on the stream here. I've also got another cool thing, if you've seen the Instagram for mine or Split the Party or the Tessie Pearl, that I will show off as well. But here is some of the cosplay that we were doing. So we got some. So fucking in the garage, there's trestle tables and fucking cement and just all this shit in there now, and it's not bad. I honestly, if I had more time and there was less guesswork, maybe like we do like one that has a distinct pattern, because no one's done these cosplays yet. So problem I'm having is that because it doesn't exist, I have to just work out how to do everything, and that's a different beast. Has this got a freaking filter on it that no, it doesn't. So the thing ends up being, why is it so red? Fuck it, I missed today. Hey, Ghost Swarm, good to see you. We got Jess's armor plates here. So this was a pattern that she cut because we're trying to work out how to put Dasha's desk on her. Hello. We're talking about how to work out how to put Dasha's desk thing on her chest. So it needs to have like desk panels and drawer panels. So we came up with, she downloaded a pattern and came up with this, like this nice, it's basically like not a corset, but kind of a corset. It's supposed to be like a breastplate armor piece, but it's going to work out and put the drawers on top of it. I'll get to the drink in a sec. I'm very keen. On the days we were there, we like tinkered with it, so it wasn't really a guess anymore. It was like a curse. It was like a tinkering where it's like we put more alcohol, we put more lemonade in it type thing. It looks like a wet kiss.
It was like,
Wet.
instead of a kiss, just
No.
he enveloped my whole mouth with his, and I'm just like,
That's funny.
thanks.
Pretty funny.
Thanks for that. That's love right there, guys.
That's love right there. If you go for a kiss and instead they just eat your whole face, that's love. You know how I know?
I apologize.
I mess with Jess.
You do it?
I do the same thing. Sometimes Jess will come up to me and she's like, kiss, and then she sticks her whole, like, not like a make it out, sticks a tongue in my mouth. She gets a tongue and just goes and just like does like a fucking dart motion, like a horrible. I hate it. I get it back.
No, I just do the kiss and then bite.
You just do the kiss.
Sorry,
normal?
no. When sometimes if I go in for a kiss, I just
Oh, you go bah. Bite them.
Yeah. Sorry, he's asking me if I wanted to go to the gym, and I'm like, I still have like a little chest congestion thing going on, so I don't want to go to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
So fair. I wouldn't either.
Because I'm still in that, like, if I go up the stairs, like
Wow. I wouldn't want to get up at 6 in the morning, period. Oh yeah, so
but
just download the
to
pattern.
be nice and strong. That is a good idea.
So she's got a pattern for her chest plate to put the drawers on. Envy 40 months. Oh my god.
Thanks for the sub.
That's a lot of months. That's a lot of months, but thank you.
That's so many months.
That's so many months.
Yeah. Go Envy.
Chest plate that Jess is doing. So these are the drawers that'll go over her chest plate. So I dremeled like very light gouges in it for the wood paneling. So if that looks like wood, yay. If that has caught up.
Ooh. Ghost Swarm. Does it have the hold on, I'm looking for Gunpla does not see if I've got the little symbol. Oh, here it is. So most of Gunpla is what's called push fit. You can glue if you want to. There are plenty of people who use glue. But if you don't want to, most of them that do not need glue will have a little no glue required little stamp on them.
Nice.
So they all are pressure fit. It's all just pushed together. Now I have seen people use glue for certain aspects because you do the little thing, especially if you use plastic glue, where you like squeeze it together and it all kind of oozes out, so you can like sand it smooth. I've seen it done
Hey,
with
Turquoise.
like the cannons and stuff, so it's all nice and glued down. But no, generally Gunpla does not require glue, which is awesome.
That's really awesome. I do miss that in not doing it. Also, hey Forge, how you doing? And Pats, no worries. Good. Have a good work day. Good luck at work. Have a good work
one.
day. I wasn't gonna say. Yeah. I don't love Warhammer Push Fit because it never fits together properly. Like they're not super good at aligning their little pegs, but you know that's neither here nor there.
I mean, Bandai has like, there's a reason why they have a cornerstone on
Push Fit stuff.
all of their their push fit models. Like there's a reason why Gunpla is as
big
popular as it is.
Well, that's it. It's like I would say like you got like Bandai Gunpla, like Bandai figurines. They just nailed it, and then Warhammer's nailed like the hobby sprue stuff. It has been a while. Sorry.
Hey,
So
Turquoise.
I've got the leg up. Also, how have you been? Sorry, there's a lot going on right now. So the leg panel, and I was watching Jess's D&D game on, I can't remember when it was, maybe Sunday or
I was like,
I don't know what day it is.
when
It
did
was
I see
Sunday.
that? Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yes, I drew all of the wood grain on, and then I went through and dremeled it. And this was the first time I'd ever dremeled something on any scale. So the next one is how it turned out. And I'm pretty proud of that. Like, you know, the lines are clean enough. But, you know.
And it's like, the cool thing is you're also doing something that's kind of organic, so it doesn't have to be perfect.
That's it. That's why. So you can actually see on there, you can see I've actually ignored a lot of my silver lining that I did earlier. Because when I started doing it, I realized like, well, as long as I'm doing kind of natural curves and shapes, this one actually is a benefit to not having to be like fully smooth. Even if the gouges in the foam aren't fully smooth either, that's like you've cut into wood. So like I realized specifically with these cosplays, even though it was a large Dremel job, you could be a little messier with it because it actually worked out that because it's wood, it was kind to that. So we'll see how it looks when it's painted, but like I've got 2 of those legs. I've got 1 leg left to do. I made these shoulder pads for Abel. I'll bring up Abel once more again, actually.
I would also double check, just make sure that like when you're finished, heat seal.
Yeah, we got.
I know we talked a little bit about like cool.
So we're gonna heat seal it, but like we've already heat bended it, so I just don't want it to like go back into its spot. We've also got Flex Bond primer, but that has already been heat sealed to bend it, and then I dremeled it.
If you did the heat seal first, then perfect.
Okay, sweet.
As long
well,
as
then
the
I've
whole
done
thing
that.
has been like, yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, with Abel, he's got like these shoulder pads as well. So I've and you'll notice his shoulders go into the shoulder pad. So what I've had to do is basically Dremel this to be like almost like a square Space Marine shoulder pad, so my shoulder curves into it. I managed to find a distressed denim jacket that kind of fits this nicely. I've cut these little leggies here on all of this stuff. I need to just put a topper on them. I haven't glued any of this or velcroed it to anything yet. I've made the hat that we were talking about. I haven't got the table on top of the hat, but I did order a bunch of dollhouse furniture that I found really fun.
That's going so great.
And then these leg panels. The thing that I haven't do, this will be like the if it's nice to do later. I think I want to put these stussies and little carvings on it because I think that would be fun. So I might go back through and like just maybe paint these on because they're like light scratches.
You could just like, you could just like hand paint those with like a lighter paint.
I might do that, or I might even just get like a light brown marker and just draw it on.
Yeah, like a was it Posca marker?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't fully know, but yeah, as long as it can draw over the paint without ruining it, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I've got these collar pieces all ready to go. I like those. I just need to like craft them into the shape, like, and just line them down the jacket. Oh, I haven't done that. I need to put that on there. I'll work that out. I know how. We already did Jess's one of these, so I might just be able to get away with it. And then Jess is currently, right now, actually sewing these fabric bits. Basically, my big wooden chaps need to have like leg braces going down, so she's currently sewing some Velcro and elastic together so we can do that with hers and mine. And then I just need to attach this bit to the belt, probably with another belt clippy. And then it's in a pretty good spot otherwise. Like, it's just everything is like coming together but not fully done yet, and it's stressful because we got the weekend, we've got weekdays, and I've got loads of daytimes and afternoons to do it. Like, if we're feeling really stressed, we really want to stream tonight, and I think I'm going to push us to stream tonight because we don't typically do a lot in the evening with this stuff. Because we're noticing like during the 1 to 5 p.m. period is like the most productive when the meds are working and the daylight's out. Because Jess has not got as much work to do later, and I usually finish up like my streams, and if I don't have a work game like I do on Tuesdays, then I have a lot more afternoon. So right now we're in a decent spot. I do need to go to the cosplay store. I said the cosplay store. It's like Lumen's Workshop, which is like the best one I would consider in Melbourne. But it is the cosplay store. Do you know Lumen's?
I'm familiar with.
Yeah. I don't know if is there only one in Australia or around? I'm pretty sure there's only one, but they're really, really good. Like, holy crap, good. Like, if I wanted to see these little screw points on the arms there, they literally sell just like screw point foam. So I could just go buy that type thing. Chronic illness not been nice. Have a break from uni till March. That's going to be able to do more things. Might even start commissions. Dude, that is double that, it's a bittersweet. I'm sorry, and I think I'm sorry in the sense that you had to postpone it, but I'm proud and happy for you in the sense that you did the postpone thing. I think that's a good idea. And also the commissions thing, fucking awesome. Generally.
Nice.
Sorry, what were you gonna say, Leia? You were looking up something?
I was like, I feel like I know Lumens because like we have like a Lumens hardware or something.
Oh, so this is like
I don't know. The name sounds familiar, and it wasn't what I thought it was.
Yeah, so Lumen's Workshop is specifically like a cosplay crafting store. I'll bring it up. It's actually, we went and spent like $400 on our foam and materials to do it. Like, it wasn't cheap, but that was between me and Jess, and I was like, if I can get away with like $200 to make a nice cosplay, then that's a pretty good start for me, honestly. And it's also over a couple months, so it's not like I bought everything in one hit. It was like we bought a couple things. We did have to buy the Dremel. However, I paid for a bit of more of the Dremel because I know I'm going to use it on Warhammer, and I know that I can claim it on tax. I'm also going to claim all this forum stuff on tax. But yeah, this place is specifically like, hey, would you like to buy EVA foam? Hey, would you like to buy specifically cosplay materials? Dow's foam boards, cool. Textured foam. They have like corrugated texture metals and things now.
Oh, that's cool.
They have dowels. They also have, and you can buy individual dragon scales. So pointed, hexagonal, teardrop. They have like, they have like scale foam. They have hexagonal sci-fi foam. They have like just like the small hexes. They now do EVA foam chains.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they do screws and bolts. There's clay foam. I probably should have picked up some clay foam for this gap fill. And they do full chainmail sheets too.
If I'm gonna do full chainmail, I'm gonna make that shit.
I know, but like, I don't want to wear metal chainmail, so I would rather spend $30 a meter on just having it pre-made, and then I can straight away paint it.
Aluminum, anodized aluminum chainmail is not that bad.
Okay, but it could be foam and not actual metal. You know what I mean? So like,
I don't like this foam. I maybe this is because I'm a purist. I don't like the foam chainmail. If I was gonna not wear chainmail and I wanted something akin, I would do the 3D printed stuff.
That's fair. I do like the 3D printed stuff as well. I did like the chunky clanks of it. I think it would be like if you're doing this, you would already be wearing large scale armor, and it's like one less thing, and you don't want it to tear the foam.
So my problem with that stuff is it's not circles. It's just like loopies that are woven in with one another.
Yes.
So when you weave them, they want to curl.
These ones?
And it's so hard to get them uncurled. Yeah.
So these ones look like they're not curled.
Well, that's because they probably have like smashed them down so they're not curled anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. It looks pretty good. I mean, I don't...
The pull tab chainmail? Is that the stuff that's like...
That's the 3D printed stuff, I'm pretty sure.
Is that the 3D printed stuff? I've seen the 3D printed stuff, and it's so cool because the way that it's printed, you just like pull it off and then you get a big sheet.
I like that too. It's one of those impossible
it's like
prints.
Folded over on itself.
It's like an impossible print type thing, right? It's like you...
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys also have stick-on foams as well, I've noticed. And they have like screws and bolts.
Oh, pull tab from soft drinks. Oh.
Oh, I have not. Hold on. What's it called? Pull tab?
Yeah. Like pull tabs like these guys.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking cool.
They're super cool.
Oh.
I used to make...
It does look like chainmail.
I used to make so many like bracelets and necklaces with pull tabs.
Oh my god, that actually...
It was very...
Can you see it? That looks legit.
Really... Yeah, I've seen it. I have seen people do that kind of stuff. I also, my other favorite one is crochet dragon scale.
Oh, I have a dice bag that's like a crochet dragon scale.
I keep meaning to make one because I have a bunch of scale mail that is left over from a Red Sonja cosplay.
Shit. They have these guys have like, this is exactly what I was trying to look up how to do. Someone made on YouTube like a laser cut, basically foam texture sheet. And it was like the wood grain. I was like, fuck, if I hadn't known about that and had enough time, I would have got laser cut and just pressed all of it in so I don't have to Dremel as hard. They have texture sheets on this one. They're not exactly what I would want, but you can get... Fuck, that would be sick.
And can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I would have painted the
wood.
The wood texture, yeah.
I was thinking about painting it, but it would take longer. I don't know. I was like...
I would just do like you get like one of those regular paintbrushes and you cut some you make it so it's kind of scraggly and then you just do quick passes.
I was thinking about doing that, but it's like finished wood rather than like actual wood. So it's got like that kind of like real clean streakiness to it. I was like, I did toss up doing a hand painted foam, but I wanted it to be a bit more like 3D texture.
Yeah.
Because I just because my leg panels were so large that if I did just do like painted stripes and all that, it would take quite a long time rather than I'm going to spray paint all of the foam after I've sealed it. And then I'm going to put a wash through it. And then I'm going to dry brush most of it. Like, I think that's going to be a nice quick job.
Yeah.
Just because the leg panels are like a meter long, you know, they're long. Forest foam 3D floor mats. I do know those. They're funny.
Turquoise, the long and short of it is we're happy that for like mental health stuff that you've put off semester stuff, and we hope that helps you, and we hope that commissions work out for you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
TLDR.
Looking at these stone tile texture sheets, I'm like, this is really easy, really good grid texture for D&D, and it's only $20. That's fantastic. You can make 3D terrain on a 1-inch grid. Are these 1 inch? How big are these? 2mm foam. Oh, okay, so it's not that thick. But 24 by 24. That's a small scenery for $20. Like you could make quite a large thing for a D&D map for like $30.
been doing a lot of 3D printed stuff for haunted houses. I'm going to a haunted house in 2 weeks. I'm so excited.
What are these? I see that the things on TikTok all the time. Is that the kind of haunted house where you run through it or walk through it and explore it, and then like the staff are in scary costumes and they scare the shit out of you, but like properly scare you rather than just go, whoa, like they chase you around the thing? I want to do one of those one day because that would fucking scare the shit out of me.
So 2 years ago, I went to one of those where it was like an entire house, and you walked up to the top of the house and down,
Oh my
and it's
God.
just like an entire maze.
You can run away
And
from
yes,
them, right?
the house is paid actor. They don't want you to run, but they're like keep moving, like don't stop or anything like that. Like the
I've seen the
most
ones where people, like,
terrifying.
run. Sprint away from these
so
scary characters.
We did end up doing that when we left because we were walking out and there was this big like down ramp that we were like exiting, and then some guys came running at us with a chainsaw and like rubbing it, and then we all just hauled ass. It was
Fucking
terrifying.
balls, dude. Yeah.
There was it's like that, and in the middle of the haunted house, I remember I was standing in the back, my sister was in front of me and my mom was in front of her, and we're going down this long dark hallway. We can't see anything. There's no lights. There's not even the strobing lights, but you can feel the little tendrils that are like touching your head. And I make the mistake of looking behind me, and all I see is this corridor of darkness and somebody standing at the end of the hall backlit, and I just turned around and was like, go, 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 go.
Oh
Do
God.
not stop. Go, go, go.
That's terrifying. That is so terrifying. I can't handle that.
The one that I'm going
can't handle that.
the one that we're doing in 2 weeks is actually a haunted hayride, which is supposed to. It's also kind of like a carnival. Like they set up an entire thing with like
I like that.
like food and drink and games, but then like the big attraction is this like like hour or so long haunted hayride. So we'll see how, like, so my sister, my mom, and I, we all love Halloween. My mom's birthday is around this time, and so we like to go on girls trips, and that is like, so we're like, why don't we just start going to haunted houses? Like, why don't we just start doing that? So that is the tradition that started for us. Is
I love that.
we go to haunted houses and stuff.
And that's so
which is
fun.
fucking cool.
Forge was saying the haunt I work. So the haunt I work at, we do multiple stuff. We do a zombie run, white t-shirts, and reactor chemicals. So if you don't get touched by the end of the maze, you win dollars. That's cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
We have kid stuff, hayride, corn maze, dine with actors. I love that. That's actually really cool.
That's super fun. Oh, I
Rad.
love that. That's so cool. I told like there's one just I want to add real quick.
No, you're good.
There is one when we decided we wanted to start going to haunted houses. I told my mom, I was like, there's a like a B mockumentary called Hell House LLC, and it's about like a house that a bunch of actors purchased to do like a haunt in, but the house is like legitimately haunted. So there's like this person who's making a mockumentary about this incident where like all the actors have either died in a mysterious incident or have since like died since then.
Okay.
And I found out that house, because there are a couple of movies in the series, that house keeps reoccurring, and I found out it's because that house is an actual haunted house that people run haunts at like during the like October area, and it is in the area where we decided we want to go to haunted houses. So it's like,
Okay.
I don't care when it is, what year we have to do it, but I want to go to this town and go to this, it's like called the Waldorf Estate. I was like, I want to go to this haunted house because I've seen it in so many movies. And it's not like the Waldorf Estate, the name of that particular haunted house, that is not what like it's called in Hell House LLC. But because it's just in that movie, I was like, I've seen the inside of this house so much. I want to go in it. So yeah,
That's so
super
sick.
freaking cool.
I
It's the coolest.
I need to find out like one here and do something like that. That sounds really fun.
Mhm.
Can we one day do a zombie game? As in, I need to even look up what is around here before I look into that. Also, I need to go like, hey, that sounds really fun. I'm a little bitch with scary stuff. Like, I'm not good at it. I'm a little bitch with scary stuff.
It's funny because like I love horror movies, but I'm such a scaredy.
Oh, that's it. Benji and them. So Benji.
Oh my god.
Benji literally goes like, hey, do you want to come and see The Conjuring Last Rites with us? And I was like, yeah. And I know he's inviting me because it's a thing we do, and we go and see horror movies together. But the other reason is that he knows he and I get really scared by them. So our other friends come not to really watch the movie as much, but to sit next to us and watch us be really scared by the movie because they don't get scared by it.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm sitting there with my hoodie down. I've got like one over my eye, and I'm like,
like,
good movie, guys.
Nope.
So like if I have the hood down and something scary happens, I just do this. And I keep my eye open through the slightly obscured hood, and I just I have the real eye closed, so like when some horrible fucking jump scare happens, I get less scared by it.
Oh, what is when we were watching? So one of the funnily enough, one of the the Hell House LLC movies is like a super it was so atmospheric and horribly creepy, and I loved it. But like most of the movie, I sat with the blanket like up here.
Yeah.
So like I'm not ready. I'm like.
Also, morning, Itigo. It's so scary. It's so scary. I love doing it, but I love being able to experience all that and getting into it.
Oh yeah. I'm really excited to play what is it? Silent Hill F, because I'm like, oh man, I love horror. I'm a fan. I like now granted, I have never played any of the other Silent Hill. I understand the concept of the Silent Hill games. I think this would be a really cool game to play. I know I'm gonna get fucking scared out of my mind, but I'm so
That's it, right?
Japanese horror is on another fucking level.
Terrifying.
It's terrifying. I'm so excited.
Forge is saying we have what's called the red zone. You sign up like a waiver because we go military style. Your job is to get trained police dogs, pull pit bulls, German shepherds, Rottweiler mastiffs. We put you in a police lineup and scream at you, and have the dogs full on bark and attack, and you're just going crazy while we're touching people. We're marking scents on them like fish or something in meat oil. But after that, we split you up and get you with safe chainsaws with foam zip ties as you shock people. Man. No wonder you have to do a waiver. Like, yeah,
that's wild.
That's like some that's wild. That's like consensual terror. I don't think I could do that.
I don't. That's
intense.
Not my jazz. Yeah.
The getting chased like Dead by Daylight style with a chainsaw is fun. I don't think I could do the dogs part. We even feed people like cat food that's scented. Oh my god. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. I mean, look, so obviously there is a market that people want to do it, right?
Yeah.
But that intense, not for me. Getting chased through the forest and having to hide from like a foam chainsaw wielding maniac, that's pretty good.
Yeah, like I think it's like when I got chased by that chainsaw
it's
from
a challenge,
the other haunted house. I'm assuming it was like they didn't have. You could smell the gasoline, so it's like I knew it was a real chainsaw, but it had to have had like no chain on it.
It would be like a chainsaw probably going rev, but no like spin, right?
Yeah, it was like you could hear it revving, but like we were talking about it later, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure like they would have had to take the chain out of it.
I know you can also get those fake chainsaws that just has a really, really realistic speaker in it.
Well, no, it's not that. Like you could smell the kerosene, the gasoline.
Yeah. That's so true.
And it like smoked and shit. It was wild.
That's fucking rad. If you go through the whole haunt in 6 hours, you win like $5,000. He's saying it's a challenge. Like the challenge. It's the challenge one. Well, okay, that does change it. That does change it because now, you're right. It does become more of a challenge. It would be so hard though. I wouldn't win. Chainsaw without a chain is just a motor. Look, you're right.
You're not wrong. However, when somebody's running at you, your brain is not thinking, oh, there can't be a chain in that chainsaw. It's just somebody's running at me with a chainsaw. The funny thing about that haunted house is, I remember us getting to the top of the haunt, and somebody in like a regular t-shirt and jeans steps out, and they're like, we have to stop you for a moment because the group ahead of you is not moving fast enough, so you're gonna run into them. They're like, there are a bunch of like teenage girls in front of us, and we could hear them screaming.
That reminds me of that TikTok.
We got to like, we get to the halfway point, and they're like, we're really sorry that we have to break your immersion right now, but like we just gotta like,
slow you down.
Guys are doing great, but the other group in front of you is just not moving.
That's so funny. That reminds me of the TikTok that I just saw, and it was one of those like funny millennial parents. And he's like, my daughter and her friends are upstairs doing a Ouija board right now, and he goes to the. Have you seen it? It goes to the circuit breaker and starts just fucking going, and then you can hear in the back of the house, they fucking lose it. And he turns it back on.
It's so funny because like,
and then waits a moment. They stop and he does it again, but he's like, and they just, it's like one of the funniest TikToks I've seen recently. It's so good.
It was so funny because like all these girls are talking about shit like, oh, I'm not scared, because there's like actors who are like walking around the crowd while we're waiting in line.
Yeah. Oh, so they target them?
And they're like, I'm not scared, and then just hearing them screaming like crazy was so great. It was just funny. There's a bunch of teenagers just showing off to one another and then just losing it.
Yeah. I just found it. Funnily enough, when I started typing TikTok Ouija board parent scare, I did start typing Luigi board, and you just know that I'm online too often now.
We use a real chainsaw and just slip a pool noodle over the blade and zip tie it to the chain. 100% safe, but if I run into slice your legs. Oh god.
I found it. Let me pause this music real quick.
Hold on,
You're gonna love this. You're gonna fucking love this, guys. The distant scream just tells me that that's real. It's so funny. It's so funny. Okay, speaking of cool little videos. Okay, actually, Leia.
We have a hydrate real quick.
We have a hydrate. Leia. Sorry.
That's me.
If I interrupted you, finish what you're saying.
Oh, I just was saying that we have a hydrate.
Oh, okay. Would you all like to see, speaking of hydrate then, would you like to see a cool thing that will be available over PAX weekend that you in the chat, yes, you helped create? Because we got this right here. They released the video for the drink we made. We ended up calling it the Amethyst Dragon. And it's going to be at the Tessie Pearl over PAX weekend as part of the creator menu. And myself and Cozy Magic Club and Logan and a few others went in and made our own drinks. And then I got to tinker with mine a little bit more. And we ended up going like a chalice kind of look. And we used ube cream and the basically Jack Daniel's Fireball whiskey equivalent, and then some lemonade. And it ends up working really, really well. They made this cool little promo for it. And I think I did all right. So I was getting messages from people being like, you did good. I was like, yeah, I hate watching myself on playback. So here it is. If it actually has sound. Let me refresh the page.
You walk in.
Why is this now not full screen?
The cave.
And you make full screen. Why did this not full screen? Tessie Pearl, what are you doing to me? Also, I was like, they need to change the thumbnail so it's not just black. Here we go.
Everywhere. You hear a rumbling, and you look around as your split party is nowhere to be seen. And out from the shadows, we have an Amethyst Dragon! Hi, I'm Matt Briefcase Brown from Split the Party, and this is the Amethyst Dragon. It is part of the creator menu powered by Jack Daniels. And you can get this one during PAX weekend, 10th to 12th October at the Tessie Pearl. Come on out and unite the party and take on the Amethyst Dragon. You walk into the cave filled with...
I look, watching it again after the first time, I'm like, that's pretty fun. It was cute.
I want to sip.
Sorry?
I want to sip.
You need to be honest with you. You did not love the way the two fluids mix. That's intentional. We made liquids that we made alcohols that you wouldn't think taste good together, and they do. And then the purple and then the JD, like the colors mixing was supposed to be like a unite the party thing. So you have like, you know, your Magic Man mixed with like your Cleric or whatever, and then you mix the colors together, and it does do well. It's like it's nice and sweet too, because it's like it's ube cream liqueur. You think of it like Bailey's, but not chocolatey. And then Jack Daniels is the whiskey portion of it, so it's like the spiced cinnamon whiskey. So you mix those together. It's kind of like a cinnamon Bailey's shot, and then we put some lemonade in it to make it more like a cocktail. So it's like sweet. And I liked it. It worked out pretty well.
I'll take one, please.
Yeah.
All right. I actually want to get to building because this head has been sitting here since before I got sick.
I also was going to start building some stuff. The
Xbox
Tessie Pearl
launching later in
specifically.
2025,
oh my god.
which it is.
What's going here? What's going on here? No, I want Spotify to play, not bloody YouTube. Okay. So you know where you're going? Yeah, please do. Make them be proud of me. So okay, this is a testament to it. I wasn't trying to spruik the drink while we were there, because I was there, we did the shoot, and then we did Logan was coincidentally also hosting like a League of Legends esports watch party for I think it was like the OPL finals, so they go to Worlds after that. And then we went out all day and then came back, and we realized when we came back there was some glasses on the table, and I was like, oh, Dan, what have you been doing? He's like, oh, I've just been having your drink. Like, I've just been drinking it today. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I fucking love it. I was like, yay, that's such a good, like, the bartender who owns it, I think it was, basically was just like, I really like this. It's a drink that I would just drink. And I was like, that's why I wanted to make a drink, because I don't want to spruik something I wouldn't drink myself. Oh,
that's so cool.
I'm dragging you with me. I'm so sad. I'm not sad and drinking. I'm not lying to you when I say like there are going to be so many nerds at that bar, because there's a Magic the Gathering themed drink. There is a esports themed drink. There is a like YouTuber-y kind of themed drink. I don't know what their one was. I can't remember. But when's it on the menu from? I think it. Let me load literally the thing. It is only from the 10th to 12th of October, so it is directly on the PAX days, Friday to Sunday. If you go in there and be like, yo, Briefcase wanted me to try the Amethyst Dragon, he'll probably make it for you. Need me a potion bottle, Matt? I know there's a sake alcohol that comes in like a potion bottle. I don't remember the name of it. Because someone was like, do you want these at one point? I can't remember what I did with them. But it's like a little rounded sake glass bottle, and it's very reminiscent of it's very reminiscent of like a potion bottle. Oh, like, yeah, this kind of thing. I just open the image and need to tap this one. Right. Yeah, it's like this kind of thing. So like they had little stoppers on them, like little rounded little bulbous guys.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like it. You can go Wednesday. Yeah, just go try. Like, I can also message him being like, hey, are people allowed to go try it prior? Because you'll still make money.
Ow.
Leia, question for you. I'm kind of leaning towards
Answer
the
for
little
you.
guys. Okay, thanks. Actually, multifaceted question. Many choices.
Oh, I don't do so good with choices.
All right, well, chat, help her out. So obviously, whenever I'm seeing the Votann models on sale, I just pick them up right now, which is working out quite well because I don't think I think I really only need like 2 more kits, and then even if the point values change, actually no, it's probably like 3 or 4 more kits realistically, but the last 2 kits are like the same kit that I want to double up on in case I end up changing plans and using them. Dude, that's fucking awesome, Forge.
Huh?
Those are cool. They're very Peacemaker, actually. Is that what they're inspired by?
Where?
In artsy stuff.
Oh, that is cool.
Also, if you've seen Peacemaker recently, holy fucking shit. I'm not spoiling it, but you should watch Peacemaker season 2. Holy fucking shit. Jess and I were watching it and fucking called it. We called it. We were like, something's up here. And I went, I bet it's this because this logic. And I really want to talk about it. But it only just came out. I called I was like watching that going like, it's too perfect. It's all too perfect. And you can't have something like this show be too perfect because there's no conflict otherwise. You need to watch it. I think everybody should watch Peacemaker. I think it's such a it is the best thing that DC put out in my like. Do you not like it? Do you not like it? You don't like Peacemaker? Look, fair. You're entitled to that.
I don't like John Cena.
That's so fair. He is genuinely good in this show, and the cast around him makes the show worth watching.
It's one of those things where it's like I respect John Cena. I think that it's great that he's like, doing stuff. That's fine, whatever. I saw the Suicide Squad movie, and I just did not like his character. I don't generally like him. He
in that movie, it kind of sets him up. They explore him a lot better in the show because they need to make him an actual character. In the movie, he was really good because Peacemaker changes it. They flesh him out really well. He's got a lot of like father issues that they explore, and the cast around him is just like such a banger. And he actually like he puts some like proper. I would say he puts a lot of good acting into Peacemaker, the series. And also James Gunn doing it gave it that kind of like making a stupid character feel like you can take them earnestly type thing. In a world where everything's stupid, there was like actual heart to it. Similar to Guardians, similar to Suicide Squad and those, Isn't he coming to Perth or did? I don't really, I don't follow him specifically. I just really like Peacemaker. Oh, he's also a huge coffee guy, so he amps up Melbourne because he's like, best coffee I've had is in Melbourne. And I'm like, so do a bunch of people say that. I don't care, but I'm glad. I'm proud for Australians that we keep getting that.
That's me.
Yeah. But yeah, I reckon Leia.
Yeah.
Give him a go. He's a whiny piss baby, but he's not the point of the show, even though he's the star. There's a lot of stuff around it that makes it really, really good. Like there's a vigilante character that tries to be his sidekick, but claims to be his best friend, but kind of isn't. And he's just like, they amped up the autism from him to 11 in this current season, but it ended up resulting in one of the best reaction images / gifs I've seen in a while, where he's got such a serious face and he changes. Yeah, vigilante in that episode. He's like doing something so serious and his face just flips 180 and he's like so happy. And he goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And just like turns onto a dime of being like the most excited, happy person. And moments like that are why Peacemaker is great. There's like a little Asian super vigilante kind of guy. His name's Judo Master, and all he does is rock up with a bag of chips and just insult people. So like they'll open the door and then Peacemaker's standing there, and then he'll just be eating Cheetos, look up at him and be like, "Hey, fatty," and then and then John Cena, who is not anything like that, is just like, "Fuck off, Judo Master," and then Judo Master kicks the shit out of him. Turquoise, I can help you out with that. Not in the way that I have an account, but I can give you options if you would like them. Hey, Elliot. How you doing? Help me build choice. Leia, help me build choice. Help build choice.
What?
Okay, so I have a car, which I'm leaning away from car because that's the only thing I'll build. I have guy who fixes cars. Mortars I got for really cheap, or we can choose one of these two units out of the one you got me. So the heavy weapons or the Terminator-y tanky motherfuckers.
Ooh. Guy who fixes cars.
Guy who fixes cars. All right. He's their Tech Marine equivalent. So he, I checked his rules, and everyone was like, he's fun because if you choose the army that kind of has the vehicles as the focus, and the vehicles buff your guys, you basically have him and he stands next to the vehicle while part of the heavy weapons squad, but then he just restores wounds to the vehicle. And when you have a vehicle that's got like the punchiest cannon on it, it becomes a real problem when he's giving him 3 wounds back a turn. And then you give him you give him an enhancement, and then it becomes more like it's guaranteed 1 plus a roll.
What the heck? All right, I'm trying to figure out. So I got this little green sticker right here in the front of the face, and it says I need sticker number 2 to go in the back, which is like it's like a tall rectangle. But this number 2 sticker is like a long this shape is not this shape.
Yeah.
So what do?
What do?
What do?
Lie on the floor, try not to cry a lot.
Oh, that's a horrible idea.
Oh, have you not seen that meme? It's from like the How to Do Something stuff. Yeah.
I think these stickers are labeled wrong. Because these say I need 2 of number 3, but number 3 is not circles. It's these guys. Oh, this is odd. I don't like this.
Oh, yo, Forge has got some of the masks and neon paint in artsy stuff right now. That's so sick.
Oh.
I was also gonna say, oh god.
Oh, stop it.
What was I trying to say?
I don't know.
Oh, Envy, if you're around. And anyone who likes the Warhams, if you missed it earlier, Mind Games permanently lowered their stuff down to 25% off retail to compete with the other stores online, which means if you're in Melbourne and in the city, it is objectively the best place in Australia right now because you don't have to pay the shipping on top. Ooh, and we locked in our next charity dates.
Ooh.
And we locked in the venue.
Ooh.
And we got a fucking cool thing we're gonna do. But it is in Brunswick this time. We are not at Fortress, and we're not at Wrecked. Wrecked was unfortunately not available.
Oh.
But what?
I know what the problem is.
What's the problem?
These are the original. So they gave me this sticker sheet. This is the original sticker sheet for the Elfrith. They don't want me to put the green stickers in. They want me to use the Eco Plus stickers, which are labeled correctly.
So is that like gonna ruin what you've already done, or have you?
No, I'm just gonna. use this to pull this sticker out.
Yippee, Charity.
And we'll just hope that I don't actually need those green stickers. I probably wouldn't use them anyways. Because like you can see that like, so here's the little, because I'm a super nerd, I have a little card that's got the original Ilfrith. So she's got this little green light right here, which is what this sticker pack is. I'm assuming they gave this to me for these chest pieces. This has got like that light up in her chest piece, so it's got those stickers that are in there, and then but instead they're having me use this is the Gundam Ilfrith recirculation color neon pink. So this is the correct, you can't quite see it, but these are the correct numbers for the things that I was supposed to be putting in.
So do you have to still put those in that way?
I still need to put them in. I just need to put them in those pieces that I just missed.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I just missed a call from my
You're all good. What have I done here? This is the head. Oh, it was upside down. I was like, what head is this? Yeah, so charity event. Gonna be at the end of November now. We got the dates that we were ideally looking for, which means that after PAX, it's gonna be just straight into that for me. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. There's some stuff that I want to do that we've never been able to do before, with specifically this venue enabling us to do. So I'm gonna start like toying around with that. God damn, so much. You can infiltrate. Excellent. I'm looking at doing the online games thing again as well. So I probably will start that up in a different way to last time. We can have some American folks like the wonderful Leia in front of us, either running and or playing a game. If they wanna. They wanna. What do you got?
My husband was he has to put time off in for Christmas, so he wanted to make sure
The dates
he got the right days.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. So see, that looks way better. So she's got the little pink lights in her headpiece instead of the green light, which looked kind of wild.
Yeah.
So, and these are also the correct numbers. So I was just being silly. Did I miss anything? No. Okay.
No, it's not really. I was kind of being a bit more. I was filling time.
You're being a dork.
Yeah.
You're my favorite when you're a dork.
I'm always a dork.
That's why you're my favorite. Sorry, it's been a long day.
Okay. No, I was just talking about the charity event. Yeah, I'm a fucking dork. What of it? PAX is gonna be nuts. I got a meeting for the panel thing that we were talking about in the pre-show layer. Oh, I had to wait for the thing I wanted to talk about because it directly involved you. It's not this, but I've got a meeting for that, and then hopefully socials will go out for that soon, because if it's the thing that I have been hinting towards in the way that I think it is, I just didn't want to say it to jinx it, and it turns out different. But it looks like it's definitely happening and all approved. It's just in what capacity am I doing stuff that I'm just nailing in, but I'm definitely involved in it now.
Nice.
Gosh. Oh yes, what I was softly calling you out about. We talked about it before the stream as well. Something's different, and it was what you were just showing us on stream. And what new hole have you fallen into? Is the long and short of it. What new hole did you fall into?
I fell into a Pokemon hole.
Yeah? But also the other one you just showed off as well was not Pokemon.
Oh, I got the Gundam card game. I have an entire binder full of Gundam.
And this is in what? I haven't seen you in like 3 weeks, and now there's a whole binder.
Well, so because here's the thing is I realized I found a new card shop, that card shop I told you about, and I went to go buy cards for the new Pokemon drop and I was like, oh my god, Alex, look, they have the Gundam card game. Like, that would be so cool.
You could just get like one.
Maybe my other partner would really like that. Like, I know he's like not a big card collector or whatever, but like he might find that kind of cool. And I kind of want to like, I like art. I collect art, or I collect cards for art. And he bought an entire booster box. So that's 24 packs of 13 cards each.
Oh wow. I want to do that with I'm at PAX Riftbound, the new League of Legends card game is about to come out. And they've got like Riftbound's going to be at PAX, so I want to try and make some time to go over and like check it out, because I put a pre-order down for a store here at a decent price, and I'm like, okay, I want to go in and play the game to make sure it's like a game that I want to actually get into and invest in, because I know a few other people who are keen to get into it, but you know, if I don't like it, I can go and like cancel the pre-order type thing. So like I've got it down in case I want it, but if I can't, in case I want it, but if I don't, I could very easily probably go back on it.
Yeah.
This is a pre-order. It's like, you know, I put the money down, but I can't just go get it back.
Oh, wait, I forgot that I kept the binder right here. Hold on.
Hey, go grab it. No worries, Turquoise. See you soon.
These are all my Gundams. Look at the babies. Oh, you can't see them. Look at my babies.
Yeah, nice. I do appreciate. Sorry.
The dedication. All right. So here's the thing. These cards have numbers on them. This entire collection is in numerical order.
Oh man. Are you doing like a master set, like just one of each card?
It's kind of the start of a master set, yes.
Yeah, because that's what Jess does. She wants the master set, including like alt arts and things, where she can. I mean, not necessarily holos and pokeballs of everything, but like, you know, at the very least, one of every card. If they have similar arts or the same art, she doesn't double up on that.
We have Ariel, which is one of my other favorites. One of the other ones that I've built on stream. Actually, I've got a bunch of like the super hyper rares in the front here, but it's almost completely full. I think I have like this is all the room I have left.
Is that the boxes that he also bought, or are these just your boxes?
This is the one booster box we bought.
Oh, I thought you said he bought 2.
No, we bought one booster box. It was 24 packs of 13 cards.
13 cards. Not
and
bad.
then I got Mega Evolutions.
Oh, Mega Evolution. Yeah, because we were talking about that as well. So I was saying before, it sounds like your hit rate in your box was not great. Then we were
My
talking
box
about
was awful.
Jess's Japanese ones are like, so you're guaranteed like once in a booster box. I think you got the trainer box, right? Or did you get like a bundle thing?
No, I got the trainer box.
Okay, so you got the elite trainer box thing, ETB or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
You know, the prismatic one's bullshit expensive because it's hyperinflated, but but the new set I don't think is going as bad. However, Jess has been getting the Japanese version of that, and the hit rate in that, you get 30 booster packs of 5 cards, but she's been getting pulls. Like, you're guaranteed 1 secret rare per booster box, and so far she's pulled 2 to 3 per box, including 2. Like, she's pulled the same card twice, and that card is worth $60 already. So if she starts pulling like that card again, she's basically I think if she gets one more good card, she could just buy another booster box for free, just from doubles.
Yeah. So
how
I
wild
don't
these
know.
things
I don't
can
know
be.
if I'm gonna buy. I don't know if I'm gonna do a bunch more of the.
Would you
I don't know
like?
if I'm gonna be doing a lot more of that, because like, so
Would you
I
like
got
a more
the-
budget-friendly way of still getting what you want? It sounds like you don't mind what kind of card you get.
I don't know. It's so it's funny because like so the week before I got sick, I went to a card shop that is like I don't really super like going to this particular shop, but it
Yeah.
is like the easiest one to go to. Not the one that I went to last week to go get cards. This is like a different shop.
This is the one that
And I
we
went up to
the Warhammer discount one.
no, this is not that place. I just discovered that place. Well, technically Alex discovered it while I was sick, and then I just went for the first time last Friday.
Yeah.
No, this is the place that I've been to before, and they've been kind of shitty to me, and then they got bought out by somebody.
Yeah, you've told me about this one.
So they're like under new management. So I was like, oh, I'll give them a shot and see. Like they've completely rebranded. There's new employees. Like I'll go check them out. And I was like, hey, if I want to like start collecting Pokemon, where do I start? Like what pack should I buy?
Yeah.
And the guys behind the counter are like, oh, don't buy packs. Just go to card shows and buy individual cards. Like find what you want to collect and then just do
100%.
that. And I'm like, I hate that.
Yeah, so if you want the gachapon gambling aspect of Pokemon cards or any of these cards, yeah, buy packs.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want a collection, you go to a show and buy the singles because it's way cheaper unless you go for the really expensive cards. But
I mean, I was like, I like being able to pull stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, the gacha of it then.
I'm very much, I kind of like the gacha moment, I guess.
It's because it's a little serotonin when it's a mystery, and I understand.
It's
soft gambling because gambling you lose things, and this you get to keep something at least.
Yeah, and so like I've got a binder that's got my trades in it, and it's mostly like stuff that I'm not super interested in. Like I've talked to you about. I want to find like a piece, like an art that I really like for each of the 151 Pokemon, and then I do have a binder of like.
You could, when you finish that, you could just go to the next Pokédex as well. Like you could just work your way up.
I was thinking about that. Like I saw somebody had.
But like don't start getting all the others until you finish the first lot, kind of thing, because then you gate yourself pretty nicely.
I mean, I've seen somebody who he was doing a complete Pokédex. And he was just kind of doing the same thing. He's like, I add to it every pack I pull, I add to the collection, and if I trade something out, then the thing that I take out goes into the trade binder that is like getting cycled out.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I do want to do a bit of that, and I am going to a card show in November that is like I'm gonna be taking all my trade binders and stuff like that. I'm hoping to make a good amount of money. We'll see.
I was gonna say
but
so Jess gets the we learned that, and not by intentionally, because Jess just likes the Japanese ones as well. One, they come out sooner, but two, they don't hyperinflate as hard as the other ones in English, because the market's smaller in Japan, obviously. That they stabilize a lot better. So, and also because they release them in half sets compared to like, Australia, you call them half sets, I guess. But in Australia or like in the other markets, that's not the right thing. In our local, there's more want and need for the English cards, so they hold value really well. But the Japanese ones, like, Jess is buying her booster boxes for, $150 or under new Australian. So, like, what, 100 US, which is really good. It's still higher than Japan, but because the same set then comes out in Australia, it immediately is like, oh, okay, well, the Japanese ones go down again because now the English ones are out and everyone wants those instead. So the Japanese cards deflate the second the English ones comes out, and then they get cheaper again. So it ends up being like monetarily nicer.
Because what is it? So I have really been, I know that they're out of print at this point and they're not making any new ones. The 151 set.
They actually went way
regular
up still.
pack,
Yeah.
a regular pack of 151. I can buy one pack for $17, whereas
Whoa!
that's just like a pack of, what is it, 7 cards or whatever.
Yeah. Wow, that's expensive.
And
How much is that in
then,
Australia?
but you can buy the Japanese sets for $12.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. So Jess actually thankfully finished 151 before so she managed to get the first 151 lot ran out, so she had to wait for the second printing. So the prices dropped then. But then the third printing, or there was one printing that basically everyone started realizing 151, they wanted 151 for whatever reason, because it was probably rarer or scarcer, like they printed less. That's not true anymore. They're printing a shitload now. However, the booster prices never really dropped, and I don't love it because it's not exactly like a high class set where you're guaranteed EXs. It's a more niche set just of 151 Pokemon.
Yeah.
So for whatever reason, that one now is one of the more expensive booster prices. I think they're $20 to $25 in Australia for one. And Jess was getting them for like, I don't know, $5 or $10. Not even that. Like when we were in Japan at the Pokemon Center, you could buy up to 10 boosters at once, like just singles. Prismatic Evolution were $5. Like $5 in yen, so it'd be $5 US, or actually it'd be less than $5 US, probably be like 3 or 4, and it was about $5 Australian. It was like, holy crap. And when I was buying my Battle Partners ones, they were $2. They were $1.80 to $2 a booster.
Yeah.
These are the 5 card packs though. Actually no. Prismatic was the normal size, so 10 card. But it was cooked how much cheaper it is, and then those prices kind of translate to our market as well. And then it's just the English ones that go hyper nuts.
I really don't care what language my cards are in.
But that's why I was saying, like, if you want, just go for the Japanese ones. They're just cheaper by and large. And like Jess likes the Japanese better because it's it looks nice, and the rares are in different spots and that stuff.
I've actually seen that the Chinese market is actually trying to catch up.
Yeah, they're popping off.
Some of the Chinese ones that are out right now.
The Gengar?
Like, oh my god. So
Have you seen that Gengar?
Gengachu. Have you seen the Gengachu?
I don't think I've seen the Gengachu.
So cute.
The Chinese cards have also got like unique art, which I really liked.
Yeah,
like
they have like their own completely different art, which is
there's like
cool.
the collector box or whatever it is comes with that. It's like it just comes with the Gengar promo, but it's such a nice promo. I don't want it because I'm not a Pokemon card collector. I bought the Battle Partners one because I was like, if I can start and finish this booster pack set for cheap in Japan, because it won't cost me more than, I think I spent $200 total, and I got almost every card. Like, I pulled a couple of the $140 US dollar cards. The only one I don't have now, there's 2 cards I don't have, and one of them's Lily's Clefairy. It used to be like $400, but it's dropped down to like $150 to $200 now because I just, I don't care and I don't have to buy it. And
yeah,
I'm done with collecting the set, so I'm probably never going to buy it myself. And then there's like one other card. I think it's like N Zorok, and I think it's like $30 now. But yeah, I just wait.
Yeah, thanks,
Turquoise. It's really nice. Sorry, I missed that one. You saying, Leia?
Yeah, I don't mind waiting. This is just something that I get some serotonin from.
That's it. I don't want to collect it because all I did when I used to play Magic by the end of it was I just played stock market, and I stopped being like, well, why am I doing this? I would sell my cards to buy some more, but then when I wanted to play Magic, I wouldn't have any of the cards that were like strong anymore, but my friends would all like have the strong decks because they kept theirs, and I'm like, well, all I do is lose, and then I sell cards that I then keep losing with.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like Alex is like when I get cards, he's like constantly looking up the prices of the cards, and I was like, that doesn't matter to me as much.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take this like super art rare that I've got. That Iron Crown that I have is like a
Iron Crown.
If I went to
Is that the Gundam one?
That blue one that I showed
Oh, the blue
you.
one.
No,
Yeah,
the
yeah. That's a
Pokemon
good.
card.
That's a good card. I knew that was a
It's
good card when I saw it.
It's one of like the super rare ones, and it's like if I wanted to like go get that graded, I could get several $100s for it.
See,
However,
I don't think grading's worth it anymore.
If you're into serious collection, yes.
What I mean is, all of the cards that are getting graded highly, everyone's doing the grading now. So because there's more in circulation that are graded, it's actually dropping all the value of them. So some people are saying like, I saw some people going and breaking it down. They're like, if you don't get anything other than a grade 9 or a 10, don't even keep it in the slab if you get it back. Because it is actually the same price or lower than the raw.
Wow.
That's how inflated and volatile that market's getting. Like, I reckon there's a bubble about to burst. And not that I have any stake in it, I don't care, but I reckon because it's got that such hyper popularity right now, there's gonna be the inflection where a bunch of it's gonna lose value, and it's gonna cause like a Pokemon card market crash, and then all of the cards will drop super cheap, and then the collectors who are like waiting just to see, you know, when they can open up their collections for cheaper cards, that's when they're gonna invest in it again because they're not gonna sell them. And then they're going to get a good deal. And I think the cycle will start repeating because there'll be less of the same card in the market again. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I want the people that enjoy it for the sake of enjoying it to get the cards. And I also really want the kids who the thing is bloody marketed for to get the cards even more. Like,
that's the thing.
It's a kid's card game.
I have, because that's the thing that makes me upset is like Alex's, when I was sick, he would be like, oh, I checked Target and they don't have any like,
oh my god,
hold
on, sorry, we just got raided.
Let's go.
It was very loud in my head. Hey, help Action Needed. Sean, how you doing?
Welcome.
If it's Sean back there, hello. Thank you for following Tipsy Tiger.
Yes.
Oh,
hello.
We're doing a bit of chatting.
Welcome.
About we're talking about Pokemon cards while building some models and Gundams. Sean, help action needed. Thank you so much. Tipsy Tiger, welcome in. I'm Briefcase or Matt. This is Leia. Do you go Sorcerer Sundry or are you just going I'm Leia?
I mean I'm Sorcerer Sundries, but I'm Leia. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, no, if we're welcome to Split the Party. If you haven't been here before, we do hobby stuff on Thursday mornings. We do our Curse of Strahd campaign, what we do in Barovia on Australian Monday, American Sunday. So Sunday evening for you guys. And I'm doing a bunch of stuff at PAX Australia. Like next weekend, I'm making a cosplay that I need to just work on straight after this forever as time I'm not on a stream. And some of those will be streamed live from the PAX Oz Twitch channels. I'm doing one in Main Theatre on one of the days on Friday at 3:30 p.m. I'm doing another one at 10:30 a.m. the same day in the Wombat Theatre for charity, and then I'm doing another one on Saturday evening where we get real horny over the Date Everything characters at 7 p.m. Hey, Just Delicious, how you doing? Where'd you get them from? The miniature store? Yeah, we go. Yeah, I got miniature store minis. What are you talking about?
I actually bought mine on eBay.
I buy mine from the cheapest possible retail place because Games Workshop models are very expensive.
Well, this
Can you
is
reveal who's
an
getting
older...
spiced Friday morning? Yeah, it's on my Instagram. Let me load it up. Yeah, I put
oh god, I can't get this.
the pictures out. So D&D but donations make it spicier is back on Friday at 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. It's one of the first panels out at PAX.
Oh my gosh,
Yes,
that is early to be
yes,
getting spicy.
They did it to us again. They gave me the very first slot of the very first day of PAX, and I went, oh no. So I'll be running a game of D&D, and donations, as usual, like our charity events, will make us do Spice at the Table. We have Nigel, Ellen, Ruby, Heidi, Chantel, and Lockie. and myself in that game playing, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Ellen and Shawnee did it with me last year on the same panel, and we all suffered together. Prepare to be spiced. I've been saving. I think we're sticking it at $50. I think we're sticking it at 50 Australian. What about the 3D printer? Minis forever. Yeah, I know, but like I want the first party ones. I also like converting a lot, so like resin doesn't do it the same for me in that sense.
I like, come on, let me get my resin babies.
I know, but I like with those hands that I printed for my crisis suits, they just kept breaking. So like while I was good at that, I got so paranoid that like if I make a cut wrong, it just snaps, and then it's got, I don't know. I struggle with it.
I love 3D printing. It's just, you have to be really
No worries,
careful about what you 3D print.
I think that's it. Well, I got it from like a seller to get those hands. But it's like the seller delivers it nicely to me, and then I fuck it up.
Well, the thing is stuff
time.
that's like that thin and spindly, definitely very hard to not break. I was doing that that Grim Hollows project, and I had a creature that had these like really spindly antlers. I broke an antler off because that stuff is just, it's fine. They ended up deciding they didn't want to go with the model that we had anyways, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I ever showed those pictures. Hold on, I actually...
Yeah, show us pictures. Just Delicious, show us in Discord. There's artsy stuff if you want to. I don't know if you did. Jump in there if you want. You also don't have to stay in there. But that's usually where we put in all the artsy stuff, and I can bring it up if you want to show it off. Secret don't. Go wherever you want. Also, if you're around Help Action, if you got a raid and run, no worries. Thank you so much. And I hope you're having a good time zone where you are.
Yes, happy time zone.
I think I spelled that correctly. Oh, that's scary. I remember this thing, yeah.
It was awful. I was just like, more blood.
What were y'all streaming over there, by the way? What were y'all streaming? You're still could be talking to myself on that one. But yeah, what were y'all streaming? What were y'all streaming?
This neck joint is not staying in. That's so frustrating.
Oh, this bag didn't clip properly because they put the mold line right in an annoying spot.
Oh, I hate that.
Like they put it between two like bag straps, and I'm like, guys, you can't even get the god hand pliers in between them. What are you doing?
Blah.
Also, how do you keep those sharp? Like, not that mine are dulling.
You don't. Once they start to dull, you just buy new ones.
But they're so expensive, Leia.
You have to be okay with getting rid of. You have to be okay with cycling
spending that
through
much
your
money
pliers.
on them. They last the same amount of time as the other ones.
They cut nicer.
They cut nicer, but if I have to spend, it's the. I thought it was one of those scenarios where if you buy the nicer ones, they at least last longer.
No.
I'm just not gonna buy them again then. I would rather have slightly crappier ones, and then the ones I was buying aren't even crappy. I'd rather just have slightly worse ones that are cheaper, and I just do very slightly more cleanup. I just don't know.
I am very, like, so first of all, I think part of the problem is, well, part of your problem. This is not a me problem.
Yeah.
Because
no, you're the problem.
I don't use my god hands on Warhammer miniatures.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Well, I'm not using them on everything. Like if it's a thicker joint line on the sprue, I use my other ones.
No. I'm not saying that. I wasn't accusing you of that. Like that's what I do is I just cut out my bits with this, and then I'm gonna go through and cut the little nubs off with my god hands.
Yeah.
However, the difference is, look, like this joint is so small that it literally just pops off.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's the difference. Is Warhammer sprues are not
That thin.
that connection is not that tiny, which makes
Yeah,
using
yeah.
my god hands way easier. So I just don't use my god hands on my Warhammer stuff.
Yeah.
It's just not.
I mean, I have noticed a difference. Like, it is genuinely a lot nicer. It's just, I just don't want to have to spend that much money all over and over again.
Then don't.
I probably won't, honestly. I just might not. We'll see how I go, but I just might not.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ah. Oh, stabby.
Yeah, so we have to wrap up like very slightly before normal today because I have to go to a meeting like directly at 1 that I shouldn't be late for. So just as a heads up for everyone, we'll be finishing very strictly on time today. All right, the hammer guy who fixes them is done. Got a little
Hammer guy.
He's got that little hammer and some kind of gun. I don't know the rules in these guys. I'm just gonna turn him into Lego.
See, that's the thing I don't know if I could do. I don't know if I could learn a whole new army every year.
Well, I'm not
You
learning.
are-
Well, the Tau, I knew the Tau and the Tyranids like pretty well.
You're my hero for that.
It's I already also had an interest in the dwarves. I just hadn't got like a reason to get them. Like my other option was like, I was like, oh, I could do Emperor's Children, but I didn't like, you know, I like going for that funky theme. So I was like, well, the Emperor's Children are going to be like a normal army. That's going to be like my normal one. So I went, well, what's my funky theme? And Jess and I were talking about it. We're like, oh, what about, yeah, Lego of Votann. I'm going to make these guys look like the ice planets. Put them in artsy stuff. Oh, yeah, these are cool.
Oh, I see.
Like 3D printed helmets. Yeah, these are rad, Just Delicious. That's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, that sanding's nice. Very
Oh,
smooth.
man, don't you love
a good
when
smooth sand.
the helmets? Ah, that reminds me of. Do I still have? So I did a few years ago. I think Aussie Matt knows this. I almost called you Aussie Matt like I do when I talk to my partner.
Aussie Matt knows this. That's me. I'm Aussie Matt.
It's you.
It's me.
So a few years ago, I made a Mandalorian helmet for my dad because my dad loves Star Wars. And I put a welding visor in it. So I was like, technically, you could weld with this on. But the process of making it nice and super smooth was so satisfying.
Yeah, but oh my god, these cablings are so close in number, but very specifically different. I got the big boy, so I print these in one piece. Oh, that's great. At the last event we did, someone very kindly printed me like a life-size bolt pistol. And it was in like 2 pieces because it just separated from the oh, maybe it's 2 or 3 pieces. I don't know actually. But that thing is awesome. The hammer on this thing's a wrench? That's a wrench.
My helmet was also printed all in one piece. But I wanted, like, it took so long to figure out what to do for the visor, and then we figured out we could use a welding visor. Oh, I guess that's not quite correct. The little earpieces were separate.
A life-size Slurm can. Is it easier just to do that and then it slots together nicely?
What?
As in, like, if you were to print it all in one piece like that, does it slot together? Like, does it end up is there like more of a risk reward in doing that versus multiple pieces, or is it like, I don't know, what's the
It depends on what you're working on. For
this sculpt is not
um,
good.
thank you. I don't know if you remember when I was putting together Cassandra. She was all resin printed.
Yeah.
Which is like a absolute terror. Because the resin shrinks and expands during the curing process.
Yes.
Is very hard to get together. However, because filament printers don't have that problem, yes, things tend to slot together. Like I was telling you, I'm doing that pseudo cosplay of the oh my god, the goat. I'm doing the goat cosplay.
Yes.
Because the horns were curved, my partner actually did a dovetail split so we could print them in 2 different pieces, and they just slot together so perfectly.
Oh, that's
it's the same thing
nice.
with the bell, because he made it so I could take the front of the bell off and tie my capelet through the back
nice.
of the bell and then hide that connection inside the bell. So that's stuff you can like get to fit really nicely.
Really like that.
Thank you, Just Delicious. Me too. I will make sure that I bring that stuff up at some point so I can show it off, because it is so cool. Ow.
Gorsh.
What's up?
Just I'm exclaiming that it sounds like a lot of work, but it sounds really cool.
I think it depends on what side of the work you're on.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just picturing what I would have to do if I wanted to do that stuff, and I'm like, that's a lot of tasks.
If we didn't have the 3D printer, I'd definitely be hand carving all this and not doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I was absolutely dreading having to make goat ears, and then I found that STL that had the goat ears in it, and I just have to cover them in fur.
Yeah.
Which was a whole other thing I've never had to do. Very easy to work with, very good quality, and not too expensive. Yeah, depending on what you're getting into, spools of resin or spools of filament aren't too bad.
Yeah, so I've still got the resin printer that I haven't really tried it since we were last talking about it, because there's just been other shit needing to be done as a priority.
Mm-hmm.
When all this pack stuff is done, I'll have a bit more bandwidth to give it a go. Because our mate D20 gave us like a heat cable that we can wrap around the resin tray to try and stabilize the temperature a bit more.
Okay, yeah.
Because we were still getting fails even with the right settings.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, try this. If it still doesn't work, it could just be like, unfortunately what we were talking about, printer not gonna work with the stuff that we've got set up.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be a move the printer on, but not the wash and cure. And then if I wanted to get another one, I just get another one. Because it's also, it's been a while, so there'll be like new and better ones out now anyway for the like cheaper or the same price.
Let's see. Yeah, so actually, funnily enough, Just Delicious, that was the kind of visor that we bought for the Mandalorian helmet. We just had to heat it up a little bit just to curve it just a smidge. But yeah, that's basically what we got for our Mandalorian helmet. I think. Is this chest piece gonna be covered? I can't tell anymore. I can't tell what's going where.
The visor you posted? Oh yeah, the Mandalorian visor. That's so sweet.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh, I made like a little schedule post of what we're doing over PAX last night as well. I realized like we don't have like an all-in-one thing to have around yet. So I can bring that up too. because there's one poster I haven't made yet, but now all of these are together in one spot that I can get away with the other one being a bit late. But you coming to PAX? That's not what I wanted. Turn those lights back on. Okay, there we go. Browser window. So you see me, George, and Jess somewhere around PAX on. We don't have anything on Sunday, so I'm gonna do like shopping and PAX related stuff. But you see us there. I've got 3 things on Friday. George has got 1 thing, and then I've got 3 things on Saturday, and Jess has got 1 thing as well. Got me good. So if you want a little thing, that is that all correct? Wombat, owlbear, main, owlbear, kookaburra, owlbear, generosity. 10, 1, 336, 12, 337. Yep, that's all correct.
Be sure my next visit to Australia, it will be when you're doing PAX again.
It'll be a year from now. I'm usually at every PAX. It's like the big one in the year for us.
One of these years, man.
I think I'm gonna try to go to TGX next year as well, because the whole that DreamHack left. Because I just got started going to DreamHack, and I went, oh man, this is really fun, and then it got cancelled this year. Big sad. Lock it in, Gary.
And it's funny because like we've talked, like I've talked about it with the boys, and I'm like, oh yeah, when I go to Australia, and they're like, if you go to Australia, we're all going.
Yeah, we keep saying you have to come.
All of us. I do. I have to go.
We were like, are you coming this year? Are you coming next year? When? When
the world isn't on fire anymore.
I know.
Awful.
You know, we were like, oh, maybe we'll go over there in the next few years. We're just like, we just can't.
Yeah,
like,
don't do that.
Yeah, it became like, oh, we probably shouldn't. And now it's like, oh no, we just can't. Like, we actually can't even like entertain the idea. Like, it just genuinely is not safe. Which is shit, because I weep for you guys who like are directly in it.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to talk about it.
No, we don't have to. That's all I was gonna say. But oh shit, do I have to glue that on separately? I don't. Okay, good. Should have I glued the little apron on prior?
I got a bunch of pieces. Need where's my little pink marker? What are you doing?
I'm breathing hot air onto the super glue because moisture activates it better.
It legit just looked like you were putting it in your mouth, and I'm like,
well, I am putting it up to my mouth, but I'm breathing really slowly on it, so it's warm.
Ooh, exciting news.
Whistle.
I got an email today, and all of my Cosmere stuff is, well, I think most of my Cosmere stuff is on its way.
That's exciting. I did see it's out now, right?
Well, I mean, it's been out. I have all of the digital stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm about to get all of like my physical tokens. The tier that I backed, I'm getting physical tokens, maps, a GM screen, a bunch of dice. Oh wait, I have. Where is it? What did I do with it? Ah! Oh god. Don't mind me just screwing with my this came a couple weeks ago. So this cool little dice bag. Look how beautiful this dice bag is. A little velvet dice bag with the Cosmere symbol on it.
Like that.
And
oh, that's great.
Shiny math rocks. These are the ones that are specific to the Cosmere. So these
Yeah,
are the fail and success dice for upping the stakes.
Yeah.
So I've got a bunch of those, and anybody who's familiar with, so I got specifically this set of the it's like 2 of the blue, 2 of the green, and 2 of the purple dice. So if anybody's familiar with the Cosmere, it's Stormlight, Lifelight, and Void Light, which is the 3 different kinds of magical light that are part of the world. So I don't know, I might be just talking shenanigans to everybody, but
No,
I was so excited that
love
I
it.
got fucking dice.
I'm hearing good things about it. I want to play it again. I'm keen. Put me in, coach.
I think when we get some stuff, I think when stuff starts calming down for us.
Yeah.
So maybe like after the holidays, maybe after New Year's, we should talk about
Doing
doing
one
maybe a
shot
little
or a 2 shot.
Cosmere,
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 shot, because
That'd be cool.
I will not be running any more Dragon Lords games until the new set
one
comes out.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Which is so fair. Like, I'm excited to see what they change in it.
Me too. Especially since it's going to be 4 books. Like, it's not
Oh,
like
shit.
1 big book or 2 big books.
Dude, you
It
know
is
what might be
4 separate books.
You know what they might do, because that's such a popular campaign? I wouldn't be surprised if as part of that you may see it on Beyond. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know about that. There was I got an email because I've signed up for like the VIP stuff. I got an FAQ email, and they are talking about putting it on Foundry. They're
But,
like, if that's
wouldn't be
something
surprised
that
if they
people
put
are
it
going to
everywhere, though.
request, who knows? I mean, Abomination Vaults just got
That's on
put
Beyond
on Foundry,
now.
and that's it just got put on Beyond,
Yeah, that's why
and it's a Pathfinder game.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I'm seeing Pathfinder stuff rekitted for 5e, because clearly they're like, hey, Pathfinder good. You know what's also good? Being on that marketplace. You know, I think it's a good thing. But, you know, Wizards does Wizards things at the end of the day as well. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend not to be. I will be critical. But I think
I don't know.
Paizo's getting a bit of that bag as well, you know.
Yeah. But like, it's kind of perfect because the first section of the campaign, the section that I was like, oh, we should start with this for like a season 1 and see where we go. That is going to be in 1 book.
Cool.
Like, they're taking that first section and they're putting it in its own book, and I'm like, oh my god, it's going to be perfect.
That's going to be great.
It's just setting it up. It's just set up for us, man. It's just set up for us. It's going to be awesome.
That's going to be sweet.
But we should do some Stormlight stuff in the intro.
I would like to do Stormlight stuff. It sounds fun. God, what else is there coming out? I saw there's a new starter set, which I'm really keen to try out. I ran a little bit of the digital one yesterday for some new players. And it's very like, it's a bit of a different starter set. It's a bit of like a hub. You go to the keep on the Borderlands and you kind of go out from there and go to the wilderness and go to different lairs almost. Like, it's very interesting. It's a lot more like free roam rather than like a, as far as I can tell, I don't know if it's linear plots. I think it's almost like a series of one-shots. I need to read into it more, because like there's only like 3 chapters. But from a first glance, I was like, what's going on with this? So I'm wondering if like that's intentional of the design to like go, all right, try these mechanics out here, try these mechanics out here. But in saying that, I haven't like sat down and read it. I kind of sat down and, you know, flew by the seat of my pants yesterday, being like, yeah, I'll try this out.
Right on. I mean, sometimes you just got to do that.
It's also a teaching game. Like,
God.
it doesn't have to be a full module, because you're not going to get through it in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because an hour of it's going to be taken up by teaching stuff.
That's why, like, at conventions, the learn to plays are only a half an hour. Or no. Hey, Matt. Just so you know, You still have the poster up and nobody can see what you're doing.
Fair enough. When you
I
write,
just happened to look up and I was like, hey.
when you write,
wait a
you're right.
second.
Wait a second.
Yeah, the learn to plays, when we run them at conventions, we do, it's like a half an hour, like, it's a little bit throw you into the deep end, but generally people can handle it.
Yeah. I don't mind throwing into the deep end. Like, whenever I teach it, I'm like, all right, get the D20 out, separate it from your other dice, because that's the one we're going to use the most. Would you like me to show you how we're doing stuff while we're playing, or would you like a bit more of an explanation now? People usually like to learn as they play, I've noticed. It's like you don't have to sit down and read a book or listen to someone talk at you for an hour, and you can just kind of pick it up as you go. Well, the important part is like the role-playing part. Like, if they can see how that's done, they're going to have the easiest time. And then they can be like, I want to do this. I'll be like, well, now here's how to do a check, you know?
Yep. That's how I generally, like, I start out if I'm doing the learn to play teaching stuff. I'm like, all right, here's the D20. We're probably going to use this the most. For the most part, I'm going to show you how this is done. I'll show you the different kinds of dice, but basically this is a game of whatever you want to try, just ask.
Yes,
and we will figure it out.
This group of young boys yesterday, I shit you not, this is what they did. So we started the game. I was like, what's your adventuring company name? You're level 3, you've done a little bit already. And they named it, and then they immediately just leaned into the business. They were like, all right, let's get a job, let's get a gig, let's charge these people, let's see how much money we can charge. And they full on just started like a mercenary company. And then they were mixing between like evil and good. They were like, should we do this? Should we do this? And they're like, I want to do this. And I was like, well, the guards might not like that. And they're like, oh, I might do this instead. And then they ended up like, okay, so D&D's wild. We had 2 DMs at this thing running different games. And I was like, how are you going at yours? And he's like, oh yeah, we're just doing like a dungeon crawl thing, having a lot of fun. I'm like, yeah, mine started a business. And so far they've taken on 2 quests, bartered for a good amount of gold for level 3s. And then they realized, well, this quest is already kind of complete. So what we could do is cash in the first quest maybe, or hear us out. We could go do the second quest and double up on the gold, and just not tell them that the other part of the quest was already finished that you asked us to do. And so they ended up like doubling their profit. And they also bet like a hireling who was like a local hero they got in to wager against for like an athletics foot race type thing. They won that. So they banked another like 30, 40 gold.
Oh my God.
And then I was just like, man, D&D's wild. Oh, and they went to a bandit camp, and then, you know, sorted out this road convoy thing between the 2 villages. And instead of like fully taking out the bandit camp, they were like, all right, let's knock them out. And I was like, yeah, you can do that. They accidentally killed all of them except the witch that was with them. And then they basically went as there was just like a witch and 2 other bandits left. Hey, you want to work for us? They rolled a really good persuasion. The witch goes, how much are you paying? And then they just hire her, and she magic missiles the last 2 bandits like, all right, sweet, let's go. So they hired someone at the end of the thing, and I was just like, you guys have like great roles for business acumen in this little group of yours. Quite different to some of the other ones I'd seen.
I absolutely love it. How old were these kids?
Anywhere from 10 to 14.
Oh my God. Kids are great, man.
I want to say they were about 12-ish, 12, 13 mostly. And it was good because one of them like fully described himself. They're like, I was like, do you guys play games? Like, do you know what role you want to play? I gave him a character based on what they like to play in video games. And then one was like, yeah, I was like, is there any introverts here? Like, do you want to do the talking or not? They're like, oh, I don't do well in large groups. I was like, is this group fine? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, all right, you can be the bard. And he ended up like really talking a lot. in a good way.
That's awesome.
I was like, excellent. All right, here's the introverted guy being able to like be loud and have his have his wants in the socializing side.
Still to this day, my favorite game interaction was last year at PAX. We were doing a bunch of like 1.5 hour games, and this little girl had to have been in that like 8 to 12. I think I've told this story before, but it is just the most wholesome thing ever. Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna. Because it was amazing. This little girl is playing this halfling rogue, and so essentially the party runs into this little tiefling girl.
A tiefling?
She steals a tiefling. She steals from one of the party members. The party members have to like, oh my god, they stole my change purse. Run after the little girl. They eventually catch her. She's being shaken down by a bunch of thieves. The party can like save her. You're like meant to save her. And then she's like, okay, I'll give you back your stuff. You guys help me. I'll help you break into this place. And you guys can have whatever you can find. Just like help me find the paper that tells me what this magical item that I stole from them already is. And that will be your payment, and then we'll be square.
Okay.
And so the whole party is standing outside of this warehouse. And they're all like, all right, how are we going to get in here? And this little girl, this little halfling rogue, like 8 to 12-year-old little girl is like, okay, this is what we're going to do. Everyone who's wearing armor is going to stay here. Anyone not wearing metal armor is going to go over there. We're going to sneak. You like points to another person. You're going to unlock the door. You're going to watch from that alleyway. And I look at the rest of the table and they're like, we're gonna do what she's like, the leader.
This is like
that's it.
That's fantastic.
And they're like, amazing. Whatever. It was like, we will fall on swords for this little girl. It was just the cutest.
They know what they want.
A bunch of adults just coming together for this one little girl who was just pushing all the adults around.
Good. I don't know. It's like,
and then at the end, she killed the bad guy.
Hell yeah.
Stabbed him to death. And I was just like. She was like, that was the coolest. That was one of my first games of D&D, and it was the coolest. And I was like, I'm so glad.
Aw.
And I told her dad, I was like, thank you so much for bringing your kid. And like, this is so cool as like an older woman, like not an older woman, but like as an adult, I didn't have this. So seeing your little girl and how enthusiastic she was, this has made my entire convention.
Yeah, if there's like a player, like a younger player at the table that clearly like is getting into it and they're less shy about it, I always just try to lean into it. And like the adults totally get it. They're like, all right, because they're not going to compete with a kid who's experiencing that kind of joy. So I know there's a lot of that. And then like when you got the shy kid, the adult will like, the adult or the parents nearby will kind of guide them a bit more. But if they know what they want and know what they want to do, just don't stand in their way. Like, just like, I just let them.
And it's like,
I let them go. As long as they're not like hurting other fun,
The cute, so because she sat right next to me.
Yeah.
And this is clearly, we're using the new 5e, the 2024 rules.
Yeah.
And she's got this pre-made character. So everybody sat down with pre-made characters, and her dad is sitting on the other side. She's sitting next to me, and we're in combat, and she leans to me and she's like, I want to stab him with my knife. What do I roll? And she's like looking at her page, asking me like, what on this page, what do I do? And I'm like, it's this one, honey. Here's your short sword. You can roll your d20 and plus that number. And she goes, okay. Rolls her little d20. It was the cutest thing in the world.
I want to stab that guy. What do I roll?
I want to stab that guy. What do I roll?
Was he an appropriate guy to be stabbed at that point?
Oh, he was absolutely like the mustache twirling bad guy.
Okay, yeah. I was like, I had a player do that yesterday. They're like, can I like rob these guards? And I'm like, I mean, you're standing right in front of them and you can try. And they're like, okay. And then someone else is like, how many guards are around there? I was like, okay, roll me a perception check. Okay, sweet. You can see on the parapets, there are about 10 guards that could easily see you and or call for other guards from this point. I'm not saying you can't do it or shouldn't do it. I'm just letting you know what's around.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, I could do it. And then one's like, can I stealth through the gate? And he just gets a natural 1 as like the ranger. And I was like, all right, so you made friends with this elk earlier, and that elk is just following you while you do this. And also, how do you do it? Like, I let them dig their own grave when they do this.
Yeah.
So he described himself like falling down the cliff into the mud, but still trying to sneak through the gate, just in front of the guard. And they just put the glaive across, going, no, I'm sorry, you can't come in. Also, you're covered in mud and you stink. And everyone at the table, you know, he was laughing and everyone was laughing at him at the table in the way that he's just like, well, yeah, fair enough, I rolled a crit fail. So they learned pretty nicely what happens when you crit fail on these rolls at that point. And then they were like, can you take me to jail? I was like, okay, Matt above the table this time. Are you sure? Because it sounds like the rest of the group's going to go on the quest, which would leave you in jail probably for the rest of the game doing nothing. And I probably will advise against it. But if you want to play a different character, we can do that. And he was like, maybe not. It's like, okay, just letting you know. Just, you know.
Good choice.
Yeah, I was like, you could split
Good
up.
decision making.
It's just if you split up with like miles and hours of travel between you, not as good as an idea. But this group also was one of those ones, you know, all new players are like, can I to the party member beside me? And I'm like, look, you can, but you don't need to worry about versing each other. I'm going to put enough in your way so you don't have to worry about any kind of interactions, like in terms of being opposed to each other. You don't need that. In fact, you're going to need the healer to heal you. Healer goes, can I be evil? I'm like, you can, but also the party may not want you to be around if you're evil. If you're a cleric, though, something that's kind of, you know, could be considered evil by some folks is when you heal them, you could charge them money. And he went, yeah, that's good. When I told Jess that, she's like, don't teach them to be evil. I'm like, I'm teaching them to be the kind of evil that works with the group, though, because if they clearly want to do that, they're going to do it. He never ended up doing it. I actually don't think the cleric ever healed anyone anyway. The bard did instead. But still funny.
Indeed. That's why it's like in the events that I've run at like official conventions, they actually tell you like you cannot play evil characters.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's like it can, when you're playing with strangers, it can so quickly not be fun, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like with new player games with a group of friends, yeah, you can be evil because you know that there's like the stakes are it's a friend group.
Yeah. It's like I've told players, like the group that I'm running right now, they have, you know, they're talking about stuff that they're going to be doing next, and they're like, oh man, we want to play an evil campaign at some point. And I'm like, if you guys want to play an evil campaign, that's totally fine. However, everyone has to agree.
Yes, that's it. You can, yeah. I also believe there's a way to have an evil character that can work in the bounds of a good party. Like,
I think it depends.
Depends what kind. Like, they'd be more like morally gray character, like neutral or,
yeah,
you know, lawful evil. They're not going to be like, let's kill him for fun.
Yeah. That's why it's like I just realized the other day that my Dragon Lords game is like sessions from being over.
Really?
Which I'm like devastated about. Yes. Well, so the thing is so they went to the tower of one of the bad guys and accidentally set off the catalyst that just destroys the tower.
Oh.
and they never fought the boss.
Oh.
Cause like they get to the top of the tower and they're like, oh, now we're gonna kick the boss's ass. And the boss's daughter is like, oh, he's not here yet. He's not here right now. And like in the campaign, it's like the players have to like mess with something on this level. It like anything that they do to mess something up, the bad guy shows up, and then you fight. But the problem is it doesn't account for the catalyst that's in one of these rooms, and they figured out the puzzle to just destroy the tower. So the tower just explodes.
And they skip a boss fight.
And they were like, so the thing is that means that instead of fighting him there, they're gonna fight him at like there's like a big end of game huge battle that happens in
and they're
one
gonna
of the
be
cities.
there instead.
And so he's gonna be there instead. And
That kinda
also
fits, though.
all of the he's got like a bunch of kids, and because they didn't fight those kids in the tower, now they have to fight the extra kids at the city.
They've made their fight harder by delaying the encounter. That's really funny.
Yeah, they really did. I'm just like, okay, guy.
I find it really funny when you have players in my Vecna of Ruin, one of my runnings of that. I had a group. I think it's my online group. Had a group. They accidentally triggered like a triple encounter. Because they triggered it in one room, ran into the next room, and triggered the next one. And then it says, if this room triggers, these people in room 3 out of this hears it, and they come to investigate.
Oh my god.
So it cascaded into a really, really hard fight. Because they were fighting like a little pig demon man who teleported into the next room because they understand tactics and can get back up. And then the other room goes, the guards go, alert, we got some in here. And then in the barracks now there's just people getting armed and ready to go. And
it's fucking wild.
Yeah, I was like, wow, you can really easy, like, it's a level 10 campaign, so it's like, you know, they were fine, but the unexpected nature of like, all right, we're gonna fight this one guy, and it turned into like 10 guys who weren't just like minion stat blocks either. They like all had decent amounts of powers and spells.
That's hilarious.
I'm running so I had a session 0. I currently have 3 Vecna Eve of Ruins because I was really excited to run it. And so I kept talking about it, and now I have to. Now I'm about to start a 4th one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's the group that just finished Curse of Strahd, though. Like, I call them my long boys game because they're the ones who play for like anywhere from 6 to 9 hours, like once or twice a month. They do big long haul sessions, so they're going to probably finish it first with the rate that I know they play. Or they'll keep pace with the American game I'm doing. But they're also the group that has like they have the wackiest names for their characters, usually in like a vulgar sense. And I was sitting down with them yesterday being like, all right, so we got to do a session 0 for this one because I need you to like create secrets and craft a bit more of a backstory. And one guy goes, well, okay, I've already made my character and I'm pretty attached to the name. I'm a goblin and I'm a monk and I'm a way of the open hand and I'm called Dick Punch Punch because I'm a goblin that's at kind of crotch height, and his whole thing is he knocks people prone and punches them in the dick. I was like, that's really cool, and I thought that very, very funny. I do need Dick Punch Punch to maybe have some more to their character in the way of like goals that are not just punch people in the dick. And I need you to come up with secrets because secrets have power in this campaign, and I need you to craft one for a backstory because we're going to do some homebrew backstory stuff in addition to the book module. And he was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, you've got until Sunday because we're playing our prequel adventure on Sunday. He's like, okay. So he went off, and now he's got to think of a backstory for his goblin monk Dick Punch Punch.
Oh my god.
D&D's whack.
It's wild. It's like I have to get ready to my Dragon Lords game, they voted and they are going to be playing a Pathfinder game next. So I'm learning Pathfinder for these guys. And I'm doing that because they have agreed to not only stay to continue to play with me. Like they're gonna continue to pay me to run games for them, but they're also gonna be paying my higher. I'm raising my rates after this.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's good when you have a group that can respect that. Because I had actually coincidentally the second group I started running Eve of Ruin for, they came back after a bit and they're like, hey, can we play a new game? I'm like, yeah, is it all right if you guys go to the updated rate? They went, yeah. And it's just nice to know that they respect
Awesome.
that.
Yeah. And so I'm learning now. Granted, one of them has been nice enough to invite me to a Pathfinder game that they are running.
Oh.
For just like funsies. So I'm playing a Pathfinder character, and that's really
Pathfinder 2?
helpful. Yeah, Pathfinder 2.
Have you played much Pathfinder?
Nope, this is my first time playing Pathfinder.
Let me know how you find it, because I didn't not like it, but I definitely have like thoughts on it.
It is definitely crunchy.
Yeah.
There are similarities that I am finding. So I'm playing just a silly little guy. I'm playing a little mushroom.
Yeah,
That's a sorcerer.
I love that.
And I was like, I want to have recently become sentient. And I'm a little mushroom guy. I came to and I'm also a sorcerer. So I want to have both come to sentience and have gotten my power from a wizard who died in the Underdark. The DM was like, I love this idea so much. I was like, cool, because I'm really attached to it.
I really want to just have a character one day, and it doesn't have to be a stream or anything, but it probably would suit for a stream. I want to be like, you know, I want to be the trope where like you're like an inanimate or sentient object who's piloting the person.
Oh, I love that.
Like the mage mech. If Elliot's in the chat, it's what I made Elliot's character when we did the Who Am I game last time. And I was like, I'm 8-bit Elliot. And he was like, God damn it, Matt's just making me play my own character. But I pulled a double one on him. That 8-bit Elliot was actually the hat that Elliot's wearing. And he's piloting the puppet of the human. Who's just some random guy. But
that would be super cool. I mean,
I just think it's fun.
I think
and like
that's just a super fun idea. Yeah.
Yeah. And like there's now like a D&D species for that, like the Weshelkind, where you're like a doll.
Oh, okay.
It's like the horror folklore one from I think it's like Grimhole or something, like the Ghostfire Gaming one. And yeah, you basically are a construct of a thing. But like what you could totally do is you have your Weshelkind abilities, but you call yourself a human in terms of like, you know, until it's revealed you're actually the pilot thing, you stat block as human and then change when you reveal it. In Dragon Break, the Elder Scrolls show we're doing at the moment, if anyone knows the system. So I'm playing effectively a sorcerer in that, but they don't have wild magic in the same sense. I have like chaos magic almost, but you don't get meta magic as part of that class. You get like spell capacitor and power overwhelming, which means you can take your magic points and instead of spell slots, it's basically a set amount of mana bar, and you can cast any amount of spells in any combination as long as you can spend the points on it, which I think is a cool way to do magic. It means I can just like, you know, if I want to go hard on my spells that day, I can just only spend them on that. But the power overwhelming lets you upcast one level higher than you would, and you can do it like once or twice a day. Or however, I think maybe it's proficiency bonus amount of times, but then you can just like dump a huge amount of magic into a spell. And then on top of that, the sorcerer has like an ability in this where if you get hit by an attack roll or saving throw spell and it misses or you save, you can I think you can every now and then absorb the spell's magic and regain your mana for your spells that way.
Ooh,
But the trade-off,
that's cool.
the trade-off is that you don't fully replenish all of your magic on a long rest. You only get half of your mana back, so you're actually incentivized to put yourself in the line of fire to then get your power back to be stronger. Which I find super cool.
That is super cool.
Yeah. I'm nearly done building these guys. What's a question for you and for chat? What is a species or class that you haven't played yet that you think you would like to in the future?
Well, problem is I've been playing D&D long enough that I have played each class at least once.
I think I'm in that camp too, but I don't remember if I have. I think I have. Okay, let's go more niche then. Subclasses, combos. So is there
Subclass combos.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So is there a subclass and species and or combo of which you haven't played yet that you would like to?
I think I have not played a like stereotypical barbarian.
Yeah.
I played an ancestral barbarian one time, which was pretty cool. It's like the one where you get the cool powers from your ancestors.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know that one, but I think I've seen someone play it. That's not the fire giant. That's not the giants one, right? Because that's all rune based.
No, this is from Xanathar's. So it's like an OG.
That first big wave of new subclasses.
Yeah. And I think I'd either want to play that as human or orc, because I tend not to play human classes or human. I mean, I'm a human in real life.
That's what I mean.
So
I'm like, I
I don't like playing
I want to be something else.
Because I'm a human every day of the week.
I've noticed if I'm doing like a character that's more like on stream or something, I'm usually playing like a gremlin type character, like a goblin or a kobold, or like when I played Loki's thing, I was a rat folks or a ratatosk or whatever it's called. And I really like those because they're just funky little guys.
Yeah. I have noticed I accidentally pick little guys. Like I'm playing a small owlin in that Pathfinder game. I'm playing a small a leshy, which is a little plant people. Although, and like in I'm playing the that homebrew like Japanese inspired folklore game at home. I'm playing a kitsune and they are like very short. So
that sounds great. Do you get powers based on like the fox spirit?
It is, a lot of it is based on kitsune folklore. So it's a homebrew that my partner had come up with because he was like, I'm doing this whole homebrew world with it, like its own lore and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's cool.
I asked him because he said it was funny because I chose like a lot of anime inspiration for my character. Like funnily enough, is each of us chose kind of our own favorites of like stories that we love. Like Alex's character is more based on Avatar: The Last Airbender characters. Oh, yeah. He's basically playing Uncle Iroh, but as this like monkey sage guy. Not the Harus. He like has his own like custom race that my partner came up with it for him.
That sounds fun.
And then like, cause my partner was telling me that like in Japanese folklore there is there is this concept of if you can catch a kitsune and keep it locked up for like a year and
I have
a day,
seen that.
it's like it will grant you a wish.
Which is all sorts of messed up.
Which is all sorts of messed up. So I'm waiting for it to come up in our game at some point. I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
And like the party constantly makes jokes that I'm the princess. Like I'm this, because I made for the first time. So here's the concept that I've never played before. I normally play super tough, badass chicks.
Did you go for
in
the
this
opposite?
game, I always I do the stereotypical like tough backstory. So I made this little priestess. I'm playing a cleric. I made this little priestess who she in this particular world, all kitsune are gifts from the goddess Inari Okami. So they are not born, they are given as gifts by the goddess to like anybody who is like praying for a child.
Yeah.
So they're all foundlings. I was found outside this temple, and I'm a white fox opposed to like the regular orange foxes, which makes me extra lucky. So I'm like this symbol for this entire town. I've never left my town. Hey Mohican. So it's like and the first quest that we had was, hey, you need to this party, we're paying you to take this cleric and get her all the way across the continent to this other town because that's where she needs to be. And so because I'm this girl who's never left her home before, everybody keeps calling me the princess. I'm the little damsel in distress, and I'm like, oh no.
That's kind of what you set yourself up, yeah.
I did set myself up for it.
I just had the idea of just like you have that princess, and then as long as the players are okay with consenting to doing the dynamic, just like you have just the don't worry, princess, I'll save you.
No, those like jokes get made all the time.
Oh yeah, don't worry, princess, I'll save you. But you have the guy, and he's got like just the big loser energy sunglasses, just like you know, he's like, I'm a cleric. I can heal everybody with a +7. And then doing that kind of character, and he's got like shitty sunglasses on.
It's funny because it's actually Eris, my girlfriend, is playing. Like we decided outside of game that like we want to have like a slow burn romance. We're gonna eventually like our characters are eventually gonna like romance one another, and she's like playing this like big tough girl. Like constantly asking for uppies and shit. I'm just like, yeah, working on some Gunpla. I am working on this is the Ecopla Ilfrith. So these are her original her original colors from the actual anime. And then these are the Ecopla colors. So I'm doing this cool thing where I am actually doing some of the highlights in this pink to make it look like the model is glowing from the inside. It is like my favoritist. I did this with another Ecopla and it was the coolest thing ever. So I am hoping that this will look even cooler because I like this model way more than the original model that I had done this for.
Yeah.
So I just got this like cool shoulder pad, like all finished up.
That sounds rad.
Yeah. So
I
don't know. There's not a lot of like characters that I don't know.
Yeah, I'm doing blurry cleanup.
I've played with my buddy Eric that I've talked about before. He complains a lot that I make really fancy characters. Like I'm playing an Owlin wizard. And he makes jokes that I can fly all the time. And I was like, you want to know what? The next time we play a D&D game together, I'm going to play the most vanilla human fighter. I'm going to go human champion. And that's it. I'm going to be the most vanilla person ever. Just so you can stop telling me that, like, Ooh, Leia's got a fly speed. And I'm like,
I
I got a fucking fly speed. Because I played another game where I had a climb speed, and he hated that.
Maybe they should start playing something more interesting.
I don't know. It's like one of those old school D&D players, so he very much likes the old school stuff and doesn't like all the complicated stuff. But I'm like, whatever. You just play whatever you want. I don't care.
I think I also want to play a dumb character, but they're like a, if I was to play like a straightforward character like that, one of the characters they hired yesterday, they were like, hey, I want like a frontliner. I want to have like, we have a cool guy. And I was like, oh, you can like hire like a local hero of the realm. He's going to be not like super expensive, but people will know him and he's pretty strong. They hire this guy and they were just like, I just want him to be like a frontliner and his main job is just to like hit stuff and take hits. So I gave him like the dumbest guy who's also a little bit famous. And he comes out and he's like, hi, I'm Kalen Brightstar. Nice for you to meet me. And they're like, oh, I hate this guy.
Nice for you to meet me.
Yeah. I'm Kalen. And then they're like, Kalen, what are you good at doing? He's like, I'm really good at justice and hitting things that are evil. And so like, it was really funny because one of the kids were like, this guy sounds like ChatGPT is talking for him. He's like, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm Kalen Brightstar. It wasn't. There's no ChatGPT in our game. However, I just made him like just like a blank slate person.
Just total. I love that.
Yeah, and they were like,
funnily,
sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
They were like, should we sneak up on these bandits? He's like, I do not sneak up. I will go out and smite them because they are evil, and that's what my sword does. I do not need this. I have plate armor which will protect me because I'm Kalen Brightstar. And so they're like, all right, Kalen, run up ahead. And he went, you got it. And he just runs off ahead. They go, what the fuck? They're like, you told him run ahead. So he's running ahead.
He's doing that thing you just asked him to do.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what you asked him to do, except it's detrimental to what you want to do. And we know that.
Funnily enough, Mohican, is I have made, because I'm hoping that I can jump into a game when I go to Winter Fantasy next year. I did make a ranger. I'm kind of playing with the idea as whether or not I want to make a tiefling ranger for the new Greyhawk stuff. However, I also like, it's either going to be a tiefling ranger or a elven ranger for Greyhawk. Just because, I don't know, I haven't played a ranger since like one of my first serious campaigns in D&D, and that wasn't just like a full ranger. I played a ranger rogue, but it was really fucking cool. It was basically a Witcher. It was awesome.
That sounds dark.
It was super cool. What is it, like assassin rogue, and we used the revised ranger.
Oh, which is, yeah.
I loved the revised ranger.
Everyone keeps saying the new ranger is still not very good.
There's just, I don't know why Wizards hates rangers so much.
I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, they tried to rework it, but it's just not really. It's trying to do two different classes, but neither of them very well. And it's also like, the other thing is like, rangers lean really well into exploration, but I know not everyone wants to do that.
Oh my gosh, it's black as the heart. And also, that's like not, I don't know, I'm still kind of tooling with the idea. I haven't figured out what I really want to play the new Greyhawk stuff with Baldman, because it's super cool. Now. I really love, it's all Greyhawk. We're not doing the Adventures League stuff anymore. I love it. It's just, everything that I've read from it is really cool, and I think I was a little worried at first, but getting to see how excited some people are for playing it, especially people who are like, I had somebody at Gen Con who sat at my table, or no, was it Gen Con? It might have been Origins. Anyways, there was this guy who sat down at one of my tables, and he's like, I have not played D&D since like 2nd edition. So this is the first time I am playing since those editions came out. So he was like, I'm kind of rusty. I've never played 5e before. And it was so excited. He's like, I played back when Greyhawk was new. And I'm like,
That's so fun.
That's so cool. I love
That was me when you
seeing
played
that
with me for the first time. Which one was that? Was that the charity event? Was that the was that one? The online game? Yeah, yeah. Oh wow. It's when we were like the construction crew from memory.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have been so incredibly thankful for D&D being in my life right now.
What'd
Like,
I do?
I honestly... Huh?
What'd I do?
Oh, no, I was talking about D&D.
Oh, okay. You went a little robot-y. I was like, huh?
Oh,
Also, I was being
sorry.
petulant, like,
Brat.
yeah.
I was saying, like, I'm super thankful for having D&D in my life. Just because, like, I can't imagine still working my dead-end retail job and not having something that made me feel actually happy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, it's just, it's I definitely know I couldn't do it again. Why am I
Yeah.
missing a cable?
Well, it's funny
What's
'cause
this?
Alex keeps saying, like, oh, you should, like, go out and go get, like, just a part-time job somewhere, get out of the house. And I'm like, I think if I were to get a part-time job somewhere, I would fucking lose it.
Yeah.
'Cause I just can't stand people.
I don't.
I'm just like, I
Retail
can't.
is genuinely one of the hardest jobs. Like, not in terms of the work that you're
I-
doing, but in terms of like the putting up with the general public.
There is just I have this opinion that I think that if you do I have to do this twice? Oh, I do have to do it twice. That's why. I feel like if every person should have to work in retail for at least 2 years. Maybe
Or
a year.
like military service, but for retail.
Like, yes. Because some people, I feel like there is a what's the word I'm looking for? There is a category of people who just don't understand how life works for some reason. And it is like, I don't know.
You see a lot of shit in retail. For my first job, my third ever shift, we were packing up the store, and my boss goes, "Close the doors now." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she like starts pulling the roller doors down. I was like, "What?" She's like, "I'm not kidding. I just saw some people that have been reported to the police for like breaking into some of our other stores, so we're closing right now." As in, like, sorry, they hold them up and like steal some from the register. So I was just like, "Oh shit." So we like packed up immediately, and we never saw or heard anything from there, but it was like, oh, that got very real very quickly. And this is my third shift at a discount store.
Yes, retail
It's like
or
a Dollar Tree kind of
hospitality.
thing, you know?
Yeah.
Lot of
But it's like,
cables
it was
missing.
wild. It's been like wild to me that like there have been now granted, by the time this started to become a thing, so I worked at a retail store. I eventually became a manager, and I got chewed out a lot because I was one of those managers that, like, if somebody complained that their like coupon didn't work or that something was on sale that really wasn't, I was not one of those people that threw my employees under the bus. I would very much be like, no, that's not how that works. And they're like, oh, well, I'm gonna call corporate. And I'm like, go ahead.
Yeah, do it. Like,
Be my guest. And they're like, I'm gonna get you fired. I'm like, I doubt it, because we're always fucking hiring. So I was a good manager. I often stuck up for my employees, and I stuck up for myself a lot too. Like, even when I would work register, people would be like, oh, well, they did it for me last time. And I'm like, well, I'm not last time. And also, I don't feel like losing my job over like giving you discounts that you don't need, or that you
don't deserve,
are not that you don't need, but like, I can't just give you a discount because you think you deserve one. I don't care that your coupon is fucking expired.
I think with a follow chromatic
I'm not like so yeah, thanks for the follow. So yeah, I think that working in retail should be retail or hospitality is mandatory.
And it's not the so you can suffer mentality. It's just for
no.
It's like the empathy factor of like, just know what people go through in those jobs every day, because like those jobs will always exist in terms of like needing to have someone or some kind of thing, because like, you know, the automation side's not going to replace the jobs fully ever, so you're always going to have people in the stores doing some stuff in some capacity, which means retail's probably always going to exist. You know, Amazon is technically retail, but there still are people working there doing stuff.
But yeah, I just don't think that people should be rewarded for their terrible behavior.
No, I don't think so either. At PAX enforcing for all those years, you got very good at like going like, all right, if someone, you know, and it worked the same as retail of like, you know, someone comes up to you earnestly and asks you for these things, you're like, yeah, sure, I'll help you as best as you can. But then you got like, you know, and I'm going to broad stroke it. Usually it's an influencer of some kind comes up and they're really entitled and they're like, I'm expecting this thing. And you're like, okay, yeah, I'll help you out. But if they keep getting petulant, I'm like, I'm not going to give you what you want because you're being an asshole.
Yeah.
Usually you're not entitled to it, but I can see what I can do. But like, if someone's like, this is wrong, I want to do this, blah, 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 let me in. I'll be like, okay, well, you've got a content creator badge or a media badge. So that entitles you to 1 hour at the start of the convention for media hour. And then after that, it counts as a regular 3-day pass. And they're like, but I have this many followers. And I'm like, and that's cool. Did you go in your hour early on Friday? Because that's what thank you for being a creator. Like, you can go and do that then. Oh, I didn't get to do that. It's like, well, I can't help you. And I won't.
Not my problem.
Yeah. I got 5 million subs and I'm like, and I'm a guy who doesn't care. I finished my guys. A side note. I don't know. Be nice. Just be nice. Like, just
be nice.
People are so much more
people.
willing to listen to you if you just be nice. They still might not be able to help you, but like, at least, you know, don't go in and just insult someone and then ask like and expect something to, you know. What am I trying to say?
Like,
just don't go in guns blazing and be entitled. Like, don't do that shit.
It's like, I remember, so like we went to a restaurant like a while ago and I ordered something that I would normally not order and I did not like it. It was just, the texture did not agree with my palate. And I was just like, I ate like my sides, but I didn't eat the main protein.
Yeah.
And like the waitress comes over and she's, you know, clearly younger than us and stuff, you know, like, you know, she's a young college girl. And she said, like, oh, I can get it comped for you, or we can make you something else. And I was like, oh, no. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. I'm not expecting anything. Like, it's not your fault. It's something that is just like, it just didn't agree with me. It's no one's fault. You don't have to comp me. And they took it off our bill, even though I was like, no, please don't.
It's because you were nice about it and you didn't
need money.
Yeah.
Exactly. I wasn't an asshole about it, which like I know some people who would have been, and I am embarrassed to be in public with those fucking people.
Yeah, it's like if someone's made the order wrong, I'm like, I do feel like you should do the job that is that. So I'll usually be if I have the, you know, if I have the patience to go and do it, or if it is significantly wrong, like if they put coriander in something, I actually just can't eat it. So if I've paid
Mhm.
money for it, I will be like, hey, I can't eat this. Can you do it the way I ordered it? And then the delivery driver thing is just like, as someone who worked in delivery driving for takeout food, I have no empathy for people who do not read the receipts or instructions on where to go, because that's just do your job on that one. That's the the bare. I shouldn't be getting the bare minimum as the best possible result. I should be getting it as like the most often outcome. I want you to do the bare minimum and nothing more. I don't need you to go above and beyond. I just want the thing that I ordered. Like, doesn't have to be any more than that. You don't have to be nice to me. You can prepare it in silence, give it to me in silence. You could call me a shithead. I don't care as long as I get the thing that I ordered. Like, just do the bare minimum, please. You know, don't throw it at my doorstep either, actually. That would also be nice.
It's like I'd also appreciate.
Yeah, it's like I want my thing to come so it's like in the state that it should be. You know, and not spilled throughout my bag. There's a few of those where the bag came like dripping wet and I was like, what is this? And they're like, oh, and then just left. Went, well, I'm refunding this because there's less drink in my cup than in the bag.
There was like it was sometime like 2 years ago. We ordered from a local place. We ordered some food from a local place, and we saw that the driver picked up the food and then canceled the order.
See, that sucks. Like, you just know that they canceled the order. Did you get a refund then?
Yeah, we got a refund.
Oh, that's really annoying, but at least they didn't steal from
then,
you.
Well, I think we had to apply for the or something. I don't know. I wasn't the one who made the order, but I remember we put the order in again, and the restaurant called us and was like, we're pretty sure that somebody just stole your food. We're like, yeah, we know. Yeah,
they canceled the order and then just left.
At least, yeah, they like picked up the order, or like they it was like that or the other way around. Like they canceled the order and then picked up the food anyways. But I thought it was nice that the restaurant called us and was like, we're pretty sure that somebody stole your food. And we're like, yeah, we just put in another order. And when our food actually arrived, we had some like extra desserts in there.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
It was super nice.
Well, yeah, that was neither of your fault nor the restaurant's fault. And it was just like a mutual, man. Also, now you can report that person and hopefully they get fired. Hopefully. I finished my little guys. They're looking good.
Yeah, little guys.
So I've got the main Iron Master here. He's the one who works on the vehicles. And then he's basically just got a bunch of assistants. So this is an Ironkin assistant. I mean, these ones are the ones that are on equal footing with the dwarves. And then there's some more like drone type guys that assist and fix as well. The little 5-man squad. It's a character squad, I guess, but yeah, they're fun. Like one main guy and 2 main guys and then 3 little guys.
Yeah.
Good little kit. And he's going to stand beside the tank I'm yet to buy and fix it. And then that tank's going to use a rail cannon to shoot the hell out of something else. Meanwhile, I have this little guy that I got semi-recently, which is like a little scout vehicle. Little truck with a guy on it.
Oh, it's so cute.
And it's the scouts go in it, so it's like the Jaegers, and I really like these guys because and I don't even know if they're good in game, and I don't really care, but because they have like these duster cloaks on, the Lego color scheme is going to mean that these duster cloaks are really nice and like light gray, whereas the armor is going to be like that black, orange, and blue. So it means there's going to be like a squad of really nicely contrasting duster cloaks in there.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. I'm really excited for those ones. I got 10 of them. Well, I got 10 of them, but the biker squad as well also has the duster cloaks. So I think a good quarter to half of a good quarter of my army is going to be like in duster cloaks, and I'm going to love it. And then the rest are in their armor. Sorry?
They're gonna look so good when they're done.
Yeah, I'm also going to start them earlier too.
You're so talented.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Hey guys, this is my friend. His name is Matt. He's really talented, but he doesn't like to admit it.
No.
You're just lucky that my keyboard's too far away.
Looking at the time though.
Quick, somebody redeem a compliment.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Probably
It's
gonna
getting
wrap
to that
up
time
shortly. Because I gotta
Thanks, Pat.
I'm gonna get stuff for this little meeting in 10 minutes already up, but I've already got the raid ready to go. Because I was gonna go raid Winter's Tales. I think they're about halfway through their stream, but they're doing some world building by the look of it.
Ooh.
Oh, they got Dennison. Oh no, hold on. Oh no, they are not raiding. They're not leaving. I saw them waving, but I think that was more of a they just got raided as well. So let's double raid them up.
All right.
What do you got there going? You got a little finish thing?
Yeah, I've got the torso of my Ilfrith all finished up.
Nice.
So we're just working on the arms that are gonna go in these sockets.
Such a complex
so she's looking
kid.
pretty cool.
I love that
Isn't
you
it
can
so-
pose
it's
them
just
as
so
well. Like that's
cool.
rad.
It is pretty freaking cool, and I love that there's this little joint right here that's in the waist that is gonna enable some
Posability.
movement. Just like the fact that this freaking, I don't know. I love Gunpla.
The no
I
glue
have
is
fallen
really
in
good.
love. Yes, I have fallen in love with this hobby. My partner keeps making jokes and telling me to get my own hobby, but I like this one, so I think I'll keep it.
Yeah. Get your own hobby. What, he doesn't want to work on it with you?
Well, he kind of works on his stuff in the office.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So I think I need to do some highlighting. I think on these little
Little bits?
antennas. I think
Yeah.
they're too black. I did a couple. I think I remember on the last one that I did a couple of edge highlighty things. So I might do that again on here, but I won't keep you because I know.
Once you get back around with it.
What?
I said I'm
that?
watching you muck around with the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again,
All
this is here's our original color scheme. And then here's what she's gonna look like when she's done. So there's kind of that difference.
That's rad.
So cool.
That's rad.
I love Ecopla. I think that's gonna be my niche, Ecopla.
All right. Well, God, what's next? There's a high likelihood Jess and I will need a break from the cosplay stuff, so we're probably going to stream later tonight. I don't know what that's going to be. It might be playing some Hades 2. I think I would like to do the game on stream and do that. I do have a save file that I already started, but don't really want to continue that one, or I could continue that one. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not the start of the game or something. Either way. Or it could be Ratatan, or it could be something else entirely, like Lego Voyages. But if we're doing it tonight, I want to say most likely we will. We'll probably tell you if we're not doing it, if anything. We'll see you then. Other than that, gosh, what else is there? I think the next stream would be Barovia on Monday, potentially. And after Barovia, there'll be Dragon Break, and then it's PAX. There's not a lot of streams left that'll happen before then. There's 3 streams before it's PAX week. Then there's a lot of PAX week stuff. So keep an eye on the socials because we've got more coming there. I'm having a meeting for one right now. And then yeah. We're going to go raid Winter's Tales. They're going to still do the... They're looking like they're... Oh, they just hit a BRB screen. Oh, well, let's make them come out of the BRB screen while we raid them.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, everybody. If you're still here from the raid, thank you so much. Thank you for the subs so far as well. And yeah, I might see you later tonight. Oh, also, if you're PAX, try my drink. Amethyst Dragon, Tessie Pearl. Go, 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 go.